You're here for the greatest charity stream on earth. The That's Good Sports Pro Bowl Monkey Tail Beard Alzheimer's charity stream. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We are live. And we're going to raise hopefully $20,000 today.
That's
20K.
Right.
And I do this to my face. I make my face look like this. If we hit our $20,000 goal, the link is in the description to donate. So please donate through the link in the description. I couldn't get my specific page set up through the super chats, but any super chat money that does come in, I will donate to the Alzheimer's Association. But just know that YouTube takes 30% of that because it's going through them, not too straight to the charity. And yes, we are already here. Let me connect the page. We're already at 6,700. Share screen. Let's pop this mother liquor up. So we'll keep it monitored here. Got the thank yous for people who have already donated. Look, there's a $5,000 donation, and that was from Tom Grossi's charity stream a couple months ago.
So David H., our guy?
Was that David H.?
I think so. He had
no way.
A very, very generous donation. I will say, I don't know who Anonymous is, but he or she is doing a great job.
Oh my God, maybe that was David. David, you kind man. Thank you very much, Joey. Thank you, Soul Train. Appreciate you guys joining. We'll have some guests come in and out of here, watch a little Pro Bowl football, and see if we can get to $20,000 for the Alzheimer's Association. My sister works there. Both our grandparents got the Alzheimer's. It is terrible. So that's why we're doing it. And I got Will here, my trusty sidekick, my partner, my podcast co-host on That's Good Broncos, co-writer of all of our scripts. And that's it.
Yeah, partner in life, I would say.
Life partner.
Backup life partner.
Yes.
All right, so we got the Pro Bowl is kicked off officially.
Yeah. NFC just passes the ball. Kyler Murray to Justin Jefferson. And already you can tell the tackling is going to be very soft in this game.
Incredible. Matt Judon there just kind of pushes Justin Jefferson to the ground. I think we'll talk about like the state of the Pro Bowl in general. Maybe how we can fix it, what to do about it. Because I don't know if it can legally be described as football sometimes.
No, definitely not.
Oh, God. That Dalvin Cook run was terrible.
Well, you must be ahead of me. Oh, wait. Are you ahead of me or behind me?
I think I'm behind. But it is the Pro Bowl, so, won't be too worried.
Couple targets. Kyler Murray throwing to Vikings receiver Justin Jefferson, handing off to Vikings running back Dalvin Cook. Just send Kyler Murray to the Minnesota Vikings is what I'm taking away. Dude, there's three Vikings out there right now.
I don't feel like the Cardinals truly deserve all the talent they have right now.
No. You've got three Vikings out there, a team that didn't even make the playoffs, and 0 Broncos. Are you kidding me? Soul Train, appreciate the super chat. Sorry to hear that your grandpa had it. Hopefully something good will happen to treat it eventually. That is what we're working towards. The Alzheimer's Association, it's not just money like going for research or any of those things. They do send money to that, but it's also about providing support and resources for families going through having family members who have Alzheimer's, helping them have all the resources they need to, navigate when that happens. My sister sent me some stats for it. I should have downloaded those, but it's a good organization. Oh, we got a big play. Do we have a touchdown?
Oh,
Oh, Darius
there it
Leonard.
is.
We've got an AFC defensive touchdown, and the tackling effort on Leonard, not there. What did Kyler Murray do here, Will?
As you can see, they're running an X dig with a third option in the flat. No, I don't know. There's always like 2 or 3 guys who are trying in this game, and I feel like Darius Leonard might be one of those guys.
There's a couple guys
It's
who
awesome.
still think this is a real game.
This is just we're one drive in. It's 7-0. This game it's an abomination. It's like watching a bad movie that's so bad that it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like watching Samurai Cop. Just make it flag football. Just give them flags.
There it is. Oh, that would be kind of interesting.
Yeah, why not?
Unchained America, thank you for the super chat. In memory of my grandmother who suffered from Alzheimer's disease, it was rough to watch her slowly die from it. Yeah, it is really rough to watch. It's like, that's what I think, like what a lot of people don't realize is it's a long process, and that's what makes it really hard. It can come on quickly. It can come on in younger and younger people, early onset Alzheimer's. But just watching anybody go through, it's like years of them not being who they once were. Pixel Toucan, thank you for the super chat. My biggest fear is that my grandmother gets Alzheimer's. I am beyond happy to contribute. Thank you, my friend. Again, the best way is the donation link in the description, but I will donate all super chats that are earned today, and I will compensate for the 30% YouTube takes. So we'll get it. Another $10 dono. We got Beesums. You guys can get a good look at your new QB, Kirk Cousins, today. Suck it, Beesums. Suck it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare put that on me. Ian, appreciate you, man. Fred, thank you.
Fred,
love watching your
hot.
content, especially GPS. Thank you for the stream. My grandpa struggled with Alzheimer's until he passed away. Sorry to hear that, Fred, but appreciate your support. Will you do a live stream of the beard shave? I think I'll make a video of me doing the beard shave and then reveal it on I might just do it tonight, and it might be GPS tomorrow morning. Come check out the monkey tail beard.
It's going to be, GPS is going to be a must-see.
Oh, yeah. Rich Bisaccia to the Packers.
Looks like they're bringing him in to be their special teams coach.
Yeah. We crossed 7,000, guys.
Oh, boy, that was pretty quick.
We crossed 7,000 on our way to 20. Hell yeah. Sorry, see, next time for charity, challenge Tom Grassi to a steel cage match. Ooh,
yes.
That might do the trick. That might do the trick.
Yeah, I was just going to say that another wrinkle to the Josh McDaniels hiring was the outpouring of love for Rich Bisaccia from all the Raiders players.
Yeah.
Like Nate Hobbs called him like a father figure. Max Crosby was getting emotional here at the Pro Bowl. I think the Raiders really screwed up. They really like that guy. And I can see why.
Dude, the Pro Bowl is such a joke. Like, I get you're not trying to, like, murder dudes when you hit them, but you can still tackle. They just stood up. What just happened there?
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, just stood him up. We are at 7,100 on our way to 20,000. We got 5 points in here. 5 points will be joining us. Oh yeah, I got to put that link in the chat there. Bubba Booey.
That mouth is a LaCroix hole.
This is what's beautiful. We got 5 points saying hello, and then two messages later. The Titans news. The news about the Titans. What's the Titans news? Oh, we got more supers coming in. Dab Corona. I'm a poop pizza delivery driver, but I want to see you with a monkey stash. I think that will be funny. Thank you, Dab Macarona.
Let's break that down that really quick. He's a poop pizza. Like, is he poop? Is he shitty at delivering pizza, or is he delivering poop pizza?
Pizza made out of poop, which technically could be gluten free. We got Alvin Kamara not being
could be gluten free. Depends.
Dude, they're playing touch football. They're literally playing touch football.
Why not make the rules? Yeah, why not make it flag?
At least you would have to make the effort to get the flags.
Right.
Let the dudes wear, some light shoulder pads, helmets, and then flags. We got a big $50 donation from Hugh Wheeler. What do we got here? We got 150 in the super chats. So we'll have to add that to the total here. As a Tennessean, I donate for Alzheimer's victim and greatest coach of all time across any sport, Pat Summit. Go Lady Vols, go Bills. Thank you, Hugh Wheeler. And Guillermo, the world's #1 Raiders fan. Hey, Brandon, saw your video earlier. Oh, yeah, because I made one about Josh McDaniels and your Raiders. I hope we always beat the Broncos every year now. Already donated on the site. Here's an extra 10 to your cause to help those who suffer from Alzheimer's. Guillermo, thank you. But if you notice, Guillermo, I said my fear is that this is going to work out. And right now, it looks like the Raiders are bringing some good the Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator they hired. Everybody's excited about that. And I think Josh McDaniels will be a better offensive coach for Derek Carr.
How do you decide what's a touchdown and what's not in this game?
Yeah, Kyle's use check. When is he touched down here? This is the problem.
They're
not.
Someone needs to run out to Walmart at halftime and pick up flags. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Just come on.
What the hell?
Take the helmets off. Well, yeah. What are we even doing with helmets and pads?
Wow.
This is crazy.
I haven't watched the Pro Bowl for a while, but it is bad.
Yeah,
it is.
Neither.
This is the greatest disgrace to football I've ever seen.
It is. It's not just hard to watch. It's offensive. It's really offensive.
Mark Canfield, $20 supers. What were you going to say, Will?
The Jaguars mascot is here for some reason.
It's the only victory game that he gets to go to.
Yeah. Good for
I think Hackett has more energy than Fangio. Do you agree? 100%. 100%. Vic Fangio moved at a pace of he should be in a retirement home to Hackett being 42 has the energy of a 22-year-old. So great disparity there.
Hackett's like a golden retriever.
Lots of energy, lots of love, and everybody's excited when they see him.
Yep. And he's excited to see you too.
Yep. Ryan Temples, $10 super chat. So McDaniels is the coach, but has he announced his special teams guy yet? Heard of a great guy they called Urban. Urban Meyer to the Raiders.
I would sign off on that. I like that. He's got good championship experience.
Yes. Great champion of men. Payo time. Thanks for this. Bless you. Question: what NFL coaches would be the best and worst Uber drivers in the NFL?
That's
Oh
a
my
great
God.
question. I think
Oh
Hackett would
man.
be good to talk to, but also
Who-
Fangio, I don't think he would even start a conversation. So if you're into that,
yeah. And I don't know if he would be able to handle the technology you need to do an Uber.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
I would
Yeah,
like,
he might get lost.
yeah. The man,
Jim
Dan
Harbaugh.
Campbell. I don't want to do this to Dan Campbell, but he would be a good Uber driver because he would get you to your exit as quickly as possible. Car joke, huh?
Very good. Very good. I would love to. Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. You could also ask which coach would be best to take a long road trip with.
Oh,
I'd go on a road trip with Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. I'd go on a road trip with Andy Reid.
Yeah, well, you'd be stopping for food every 25 minutes, but that's okay.
Why does the NFC keep having the football? They try. What do they do? I don't know what's happening.
That's a good
Cousins throws a
question.
pick. Not even trying. Road
Max
trip.
Crosby looks like he's trying.
Oh, they're doing a little Music City Miracle here. Matt Rule would be a bad Uber driver. No sense of direction. Okay. Rachel Half, $10. Seeing my grandpa suffer from this disease was rough. Thank you for all you do, my dude, and I hope to see that sweet shaved beard on GPS tomorrow. Rachel, as much as I don't want to do the beard, I hope you see it too. We're at 7,600. Woo, that means we've done 500 in the last 10 minutes or so. We're getting there. Grant Salzar, as a Raiders fan, you're the only person I can watch talk shit about the Raiders for 20 minutes straight and enjoy it. Much love for a good cause. I appreciate that, Grant.
I feel like
I have
those are the
fun.
most fulfilling comments we get.
Yeah. Like, we know it's sports. It's just you're supposed to have fun with it. You're supposed to have enemies at all costs. Chiefs, Raiders, enemies. I mean, especially now that Tom Brady's gone, I really got to double down on hating the Chiefs and Raiders. But I appreciate that,
No
Grant.
kidding.
Eric Macaluso, can I get a preemptive Buffalo all the way this time in preparation for next year? Keep up the great work, man. Yeah, you can get a Buffalo all the way this time. Wait, is this the...
Before the
Damn it, I need the short one. Here we go.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time! 3 times! The 3rd time is a charm!
Boom. All right.
Man is
We got a
human
big
cocaine.
guest about to join us, ladies and gentlemen. But first, let me tease him. Just let me get this super chat out of the way. Brandon, Monkey Stash Balls, Perna are in for life. That's right. I should have been a nurse. Oh, shit. And $150 dono. Alex, thank you. Alex, always in the GPS streams. And we bring in Bengal.
What's going on?
What's happening?
What's up, dude?
I know what you're thinking, and yes, I just woke up for this. My schedule's horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
That's impressive.
I think I noticed you tweeted out a video, and I saw it this morning, and it was like 6 hours ago this went up. I was like, oh, shit, he was up late last
Really?
night. Yeah, I think so.
What did I
It
tweet
was
out?
this morning, so I was like, I bet Bengal's going to be sleeping until right before we do the stream.
Okay, so I tweeted out at 2 a.m. about a video series for me, which is Central Time. That's not that late, Like, but here was the issue. Here was the main problem is I'm like, I'm going to watch The Big Short. And that's not a thing you can do at like 3 a.m. It's like a 2-hour movie. But I just wanted to really bad. So
that movie demands a lot of your attention.
Oh, for sure. I've seen it before, but it was in theaters, which at this point was like 7 years ago. 2015 doesn't feel like that long ago, but it was pretty long ago.
2015, Brandon. That does feel a long time ago for us.
Yeah, that's the Broncos Super Bowl year. So I base all time on the last time the Broncos won a Super Bowl. So I know exactly how long ago that was.
Yeah, the Giants have been to the playoffs more recently than the Broncos. That's wild to think about.
That is crazy.
It's that fluke 2016 year where like, oh, maybe the Giants are good. And they're like shit again for the next 7 years.
An 11-5 season with Ben McAdoo is.
It was a fluke though. They had like a +7 point differential that year. Something wild. Like they were really not good, but they edged out the close ones. So the classic New York fans like, hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. But it's like they're not actually good.
Are you excited about Brian Daboll coming in?
Yeah, I mean, look what happened in Buffalo, right? It's tough not to look at that situation and think of good things, but you got to like kind of put everything into perspective. Like Josh Allen developed like crazily and reworked his mechanics, and that was with a throwing coach. That was, I think, Jordan Palmer, and then they traded for Stephon Diggs, so I think we can all agree top 5 receiver, pretty comfortably. So it's like, was he really good? Yes, but also they had some good things to work with. So I like to taper my expectations a little bit.
That's always
he knows what to do with the X receiver too. So maybe they get something out of Kenny Galladay next year.
Yeah. I mean, if Gabriel Davis can put up 4 touchdowns in a playoff game, I'd like to think Kenny Galladay can get double his touchdown total of this past year. Actually, did he even have 1? He might have had 0. So there's not even double is still 0.
He's in the Jerry Jeudy club for 2021.
I don't know if a Giants receiver had a touchdown this past year, and which sounds like that's a made up stat. No, it's not hyperbole. I really don't think they did.
Yeah. Well, Kadarius Toney did not, and Galladay did not. So
I think Sterling Shepard had 1 against us week 1.
Oh,
so they might have gone a full 16 games without 1.
Let's see.
We saved you. We saved you from that embarrassing stat.
Receiving touchdowns. Evan Ingram had 3. Darius Slayton had 2. Okay, and then Sterling Shepard had 1.
Was that the Chiefs that did it without a receiver getting a touchdown when they had Dwayne Bowe?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and they were like 9-7 in spite of all that.
That's crazy. I'm curious to see how Daboll uses Saquon Barkley. Like that's kind of what we haven't seen him do with his offense, is utilize a really good running back. And they got a lot out of Devin Singletary late in the season, and the strength for Daniel Jones is running with the football. So maybe he encourages that more again. I don't know. I wanted the Broncos to consider Brian Daboll after last season, because I knew like we'd probably be looking for a coach soon. But then, Hackett and just the titillating Aaron Rodgers link, I was like, give me that guy. Give me Hackett. Fuck Brian Daboll. Don't need him because I need Aaron Rodgers and I need him bad.
What do you think is the likelihood of that happening? I have no idea how to scale it.
I mean, I think you'd have to do it relative to Rodgers returning to the Packers, which is over 50% to me. If he leaves, I think the Broncos are like 60, 70% the destination. But relatively, I think it's like 15%. That's what I'd put on it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think about it every single day of my life, and I don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, it would be quite an upgrade.
What's that?
I said it would be quite an upgrade. I think it's safe to say.
A little bit.
I don't know. Drew Lock was pretty good in that last game.
Oh, I'm team Teddy Bridgewater all the way.
Kaylee, $200 donation.
Ooh.
Thank you very much, Kaylee. I appreciate it. I know we got a lot of supers coming in. I'm trying to Pay attention to those and talk to Bengal. Raider Nation donating. I got Raiders fans. So's Jess ready to be Mrs. Monkey Tail Beard, communism forever. Yeah, she's cool with it. She's cool with the good cause. Speaking of my wife, $69 donation. Hey, 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 but for charity.
Hey, hey, hey!
We got all the clips here.
Why isn't that guy doing the Super Bowl?
Yeah. It was like all the old referees just retired too. They're like, all this NFL referee experience is retiring. You mean
should
all
help the
these old
officiating
guys
crisis.
who shouldn't be officiating at age 70? I'm so glad Tony Correnti retired. Let's see here. Eagles Giants week 6, 2018, 6:49 left in the fourth quarter. A new clip for you guys to use featuring Joe Buck's impeccable word choice. Oh God. That's a deep cut I got to find, John. Daniel Jones, just a more awkward looking Bruce Campbell. That's an interesting reference. I love Bruce Campbell.
Quite the connection.
I know him from Burn Notice.
Burn Notice. Have you ever seen Army of Darkness? Oh man.
No.
It's an Evil Dead, right?
Evil Deads?
Listen, we're going to keep naming movies from long ago to me, and I'm not going to know any of them.
It's all right. I recommend watching an Evil Dead and then watching Army of Darkness. We'll watch them both and just watch the progression of Sam Raimi doing like a campy horror movie into just a full-blown comedy about that started with a horror premise. I know you won't do it, but I'm just going to say
I'm queuing it up.
I want to know that you did it.
Sam Raimi, famously the director of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies.
Ooh.
The only Spider-Mans, really.
The only Spider-Mans we acknowledge.
All right. Are you in Texas now, Bengal?
Yeah, for a couple years now.
Where are you from originally?
New Jersey.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're a Giants fan because you grew up in that area.
Yeah. Giants, Yankees, but then I got a lot of family that went to Texas and there's like lived here for a while, and they kind of made sure I was a Texas fan from pretty early. So I cursed with that as well.
The Longhorns? Your Longhorns guy? Who's their quarterback?
It's going to be former 5-star Quinn Ewers. He was the guy that came out early.
He's a guy.
Reclassified
That's
NIL
right.
deal. Took like $1 million to go to Ohio State and like take a knee late in the fourth quarter. That was his only contribution. And then transferred back because he was a Texas commit a couple years ago and is like, nah, I'm going to Ohio State because Texas didn't have the NIL stuff at the time.
Right. And then who's the Ohio State quarterback that's really good?
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, CJ
Stroud. Yeah, because I remember talking about Quinn Ewers, and I know nothing about college football.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, there's a good chance he starts there because I don't think these quarterbacks are very good. And then CJ Stroud just went on to have like a really good
He started off a little bit rough, and then he turned it on like a big way. And then I look back at the numbers, and I'm like, oh, we thought he kind of got off rough, and then he had like 3 touchdowns to a pick and 300 yards his first game or something. Like not bad at all. But it's like, I think you get so early to be like, oh, this guy sucks. He's pretty good. Yeah, Ohio State, they're going to be good. He was I think, redshirt freshman this year. So they had 2 more years of him, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we're so reactionary with whether it's college or NFL football. Just like that first month, that taste you get. And then you just forget it's a really long season, and all the shit you start to believe is probably not going to stay true.
Except, I will say, except for Spencer Rattler, that it was really fun shitting on Spencer Rattler when he sucked to start the season.
Oh,
yeah, he had
he just sucks in general. He transferred to South Carolina.
That's right, South Carolina. Everyone's like, he's going back to Arizona. I was like, oh, South Carolina. His options must have not been lucrative.
I think the big problem is he's a little shithead. He's like a real dick.
Yeah. No, I was on this. Brandon knows I was on this early. We ended up watching the Peter Berg series on Netflix, QB1.
Yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah, which is a really great series. I wish they'd bring it back, but they do not paint Spencer Rattler in a very sympathetic light.
No, because he's a dick. All they did is point a camera at him. It cuts him and his teammates, and he's like, "You fucking suck."
Well, the backup quarterback on that team was better than him.
Yeah,
he just had like a heart condition.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was that why they didn't start him? His heart?
Well, he had to quit at first, and then he's like, I wanted to do this. I don't care if I die on the field. Football is my real life. And I'm like, whoa, take it easy. It's like there's a line.
What's your favorite movie from the past 5 years to appease this super chat?
I really am a sucker for the Marvel stuff. I don't know if that would be my favorite. When did the first Kingsman come out? Maybe that's my answer. Probably around then. You guys ever seen the Kingsman series?
I think so. My brain is bad.
It was 2014. I don't know, but that's close enough.
Yeah, I watched one of it. I watched the first one, I think.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
It was cooler than I thought it was going to be. Like I was like, I don't know anything about this, and then it was kind of badass.
I feel like that's probably how people who like Star Wars went into Star Wars. I don't know anything about this space shit. And they walked in. It's pretty dope.
I don't judge. I'm just like
Wars,
I used to know about every movie that was coming out, and now I'm just like, what's this? Is John Hamm in it? Okay, I'll watch it.
You see that commercial with John Hamm where he's like, "Oh, these guys getting Apple TV gigs and they're not picking me." I'm like, that's a pretty good commercial.
That's what I was thinking when I was browsing Apple TV for the first time. I was like, this looks great, but where's John Hamm?
Yeah.
I need more Hamm.
Major problem.
Whoa.
I would say
Laramie Tunsil signed toenail hair?
What the fuck?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I don't think you could actually.
You need to return the $5 just for that.
I mean, if he signed a hair, that's almost impressive.
Yeah.
You got a microscope to do that?
Yeah.
Will, your favorite movie?
I'd say last weekend I watched Home Team, the movie starring Kevin James about Sean Payton. I think it got like 14% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I really enjoyed it. So it's either that or, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I really like that.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I was convinced that movie was going to be good when I saw Rob Schneider in the trailer. I don't know how that wasn't a monster smash hit.
Yeah. Anytime you see Rob Schneider, sign me up. I already bought the tickets.
I will say, I rewatched Adam Sandler's comedy special from a couple of years ago, 100% Fresh on Netflix, and it's really, really, really funny.
Yeah, no, it's solid.
There's a Rob Schneider cameo.
Dude, I saw a guy with a Uncut Gems tattoo. And it was like on Instagram, Will, and I almost tagged you in it.
Oh yeah, that's another one of my favorites from.
I figured you would have appreciated it.
They all came out like a couple months within one another. That was a great year for movies. Uncut Gems is great.
I don't think I have one, just because I can't really remember anything that I've watched past a couple weeks. That's what like a drinking and having a kid will do to you. I'm watching the Pam and Tommy Lee series right now.
Same.
That's pretty good.
I watched the first 3 episodes of that yesterday.
So you saw the whole penis part, right?
I did. Yeah.
The talking penis. That's
a little much.
I'm like the Rob Schneider of sports YouTubers, I feel like, at this point.
He's pretty successful in the grand scheme of things, though. So it's high praise.
Getting there. All right.
I'll take his
Even though I'm a loyal to the Grossi Posse, I have massive respect for you, Perna. That's the Rob Schneider coming out. Also, thank you and Will and Bangle for helping out. I hate to see people suffer through dementia and Alzheimer's. Yeah, it sucks. Appreciate the donation. This is for charity. Keep your coffee coupon, as I don't drink coffee anyways. Keep up the good work and say hi to Jess. We want cookies. You telling my wife to go bake us some cookies right now? Maybe she will. Hear me out. Broncos should give Josh Rosen a chance. The Broncos would be the first situation where Josh was starting in a good situation. As long as he can keep his ego in check, he could do well.
I think his
I
ego is
actually want-
probably destroyed at this point. I don't think Josh
Yeah.
Rosen's like cut from 4 teams. Like, I'm the shit.
Yeah. And I want a quarterback actually who has a huge ego at this point. Really, that's the Broncos have the last ego we had was Joe Flacco. And the extent was I'm not going to mentor Drew Lock. I want a cocky guy who has confidence he can win football games. Okay, here you go, Bengal. Favorite MCU film and character?
I'd probably go Thor Ragnarok. Really good movie. I feel like that's one of the ones where you don't really have to be a Marvel guy to enjoy. And the favorite character, I really like some of the side characters in some of them that are like comic relief. So I like his name's like Croc, maybe from Thor Ragnarok, and the Red Guardian from Black Widow. That wasn't a great movie, but he was real funny. So those are my
Black
picks.
Widow the one with Sansa?
Scarlet.
Scarjo.
Yeah.
Which
Scarjo.
one's Sansa in?
Oh, from Game of Thrones? Is she
Yeah.
in one?
Oh, that's what's it called? X-Men,
Oh, X-Men.
right?
What is she? Sansa, superhero. That's how I roll. What the hell? Damn it! Not NASA. I can't type. Sophie Turner, X-Men Apocalypse, because she had Dark Phoenix. That was
There
Dark
we go.
Phoenix, right? Okay. Trubisky to Denver. Oh, somebody posted a list of free agent quarterbacks that the Broncos might actually get. And it was, Rodgers, Russell Wilson, not on that list. Trubisky in that list, honestly, might be the guy I would take a chance on. Over, who are the options? Like, there's not a lot of good options outside of
Jameis Winston's probably near the top, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I don't want Jameis. I think Trubisky could work with a decent offense, and I mean,
Yeah,
Trubisky.
it's kind of intriguing with Trubisky just because we saw what Matt Nagy did last year, and it was a little underwhelming to say the least. And Mitch Trubisky helped the Bears get to the playoffs 2 out of those 3 years.
Yeah,
that's worth
what
something.
he did in the playoffs, or getting him to the play. It looks more impressive now that we think Matt Nagy is one of the worst coaches of all time, right? It's like Matt Nagy was a great coach, and then all of a sudden he's
Coach of the year.
every problem the Bears have, it's all his fault. Where are we at here? Almost at 8,000. And then supers, we've got 840, so we can tack that on. We're in the 8,000 range, slowly chipping away at our $20,000 goal. Okay, Bengal, what questions do you have for me? Oh, wait, hold on. Why don't you pull that mug up again?
We're twins.
Oh, look at that shit.
Nice.
Nice.
We're just shills.
It's literally the only cup I drink out of.
That's kind of been my thing recently. I dropped this the other day though, and this part popped off, and I'm like, no, but it pops right back on.
Magnetic,
So,
yeah.
Real happy. No, I don't think it is.
This thing?
Yeah. Is it magnetic?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it clipped in.
That's why it slides
okay,
like
you're
back
right.
and forth there.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought there was some mechanism.
The more you know. Ooh, AFC just gets another defensive touchdown for the Pro Bowl. Are you watching any of the Pro Bowl right now?
No, I'm not. I don't think I've watched one in at least a half decade. I just tuned in here. I see Darius Leonard running with the football, playing quarterback. It seems almost. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I haven't watched it forever either, and now I'm reminded why.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's awful.
Like I knew it was bad, but like just seeing it again is it's really, really bad. I miss Sean Taylor going full speed.
Yeah, Brian Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice fake punt. I'm gonna put you in a coma.
He hit Brian Mormon so hard he woke up a Christian. Boom.
Got him.
Respect my jokes or die.
That's pretty good.
How much will Will do for the monkey tail beard?
Ooh, that's. I don't know about that.
Oh, shit. Let's make it a party.
Oh boy,
All right, guys, I got to go now.
Yeah, you should leave.
Adam,
I'm here in my bathrobe,
I
bitches.
mean-
That's right.
He
I
took
didn't
my
even
whole
get
thing of
dressed
just
for the
waking up, and he's
occasion.
like, I'll double you, and I'll sleep
yeah,
during.
it's
the
only
stream.
3:30 on the East Coast right now.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
much
I'm a
would
YouTuber.
Adam do for a monkey tail head? Can you
I'll
grow
do
it
anything for money,
all the way up?
honestly.
Yeah. Adam and I are whores. We'll do anything for
Yeah.
money, even if we're raising money for somebody else.
I will cram things in my orifice for
Whoa.
several dollars.
Yeah, Adam, I don't know if you're in the chat, but everyone's saying bald. If you couldn't read that,
You
The
know,
whole chat, it's just a wall.
sometimes if you're gonna have a recognizable feature, being bald is probably, the best one to have.
Well, all bald
That's a
people
solid
look
one.
alike. Isn't that true?
You know what? I get tweets all the time of some fat white bald guy with a beard, and they're like, "You look exactly like this guy," and I'm like, "I do not look exactly like that guy."
Yeah, I get all day. It's just like skinny, half dead white people, and they're like, "This is you," and I go, "You know what? I think that might be a picture of me. Where'd you get this?"
Probably with you though, there probably are pictures of you that people show you that somewhat like might actually look like you, but someone showed me, what is it, Eric Avari? Do you know who that is?
No.
Look that up. He's like a bit actor or a weenie, like a C-list actor.
Oh, I
was
do
like,
know this guy.
This
Yeah,
is how you
that's
look,
not
and I'm
good.
like, that is not how I look. Okay, it's close. It's close, but no.
How much for Adam to put a plunger on his head? That's at least a 20.
I'll do it for
At least
20.
a 50.
There's one just sitting right. There's one chill. There's two out back there.
Wow, we can make it happen.
For 20.
All good. We crossed 8K on the official page,
There we go.
plus the super chats at 867. So that puts us at 9. We're at 9,000.
So you're gonna donate all the supers to the.
Yeah,
charity
because
as well?
I couldn't connect my page, so
Oh,
I'll donate the supers and I'll make up the 30% difference.
gotcha. There you go.
Even though the $3,400 emergency room bill I just got says I should not do that.
What did you go to the ER for?
Well, this was a while for my baby, keep my child alive,
Oh,
and that's with good health insurance. And then I got a bill like, I don't know, a month ago for $900. I was like, oh, that wasn't bad. That was way better than I thought. And then I got the real bill this weekend. I'm like, oh, shit.
We live in the best country in the
I
world.
thought it was because they found something in one of your orifices, like a light bulb
No.
or something, and they were just like, okay.
Yeah.
A
No, I've
giraffe.
got I got a payment plan for them to just be able to remove those
You
as
should
needed.
never go to the ER unless like you are literally about to die. Like that.
Yeah, well, my kid's face was swelling up like a baseball around her eye, and we went to the regular doctor, and they're like, "You go to the emergency room." Okay.
They gotcha.
Yeah.
But
All she needed was some antibiotics, but they got to do a scan to make sure their brains. It was fucking scary. Don't ever have kids, Bengal. I'll tell you that. Right
or
now.
Will.
Oh, I don't have to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
Will
You got a
is sterile.
vasectomy? Yeah.
No, I'm just classically unattractive to the ladies.
Okay. That's been my secret to not cheating on my wife.
It's the
It's
best
like,
birth control.
No one has ever tried. Like
No
not
offers.
One
Yeah.
single woman finds me attractive.
Yeah.
So.
We hit 20,000. I'll get a vasectomy.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Things are all
Nobody in
line
this
here.
stream has girls sliding into their DMs. And if they are, it is a prostitute trying to make money.
It's a local single that's near
It's a porn
you.
bot.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hot.
Mhm. Imagine being single, Brandon. You ever think about that? Like some days, and you're
Oh,
just like that.
yeah.
That would just be like the worst
I'm like,
thing ever.
don't,
You know, to be able to
please.
do whatever you want, whenever you want. You know,
Ooh, we're
not have
almost
to hear
at.
shit. Not be
Yeah, I'm
told.
so happy I'm married. Like, I mean, my marriage is good is one reason, but also like just knowing like I don't have to try to talk to girls ever again.
Yeah, I
So,
would just be like, if somehow I were to hit the market now, I'd be like, so is Def Leppard like a good band that you guys like? What is a band, anyways? Like, I don't even know. Do they have bands now?
Not really.
kids have
No,
bands.
they're just like associated acts.
Dude,
Some-
I was just getting into Neil Young, and now I can't listen to him.
You should try out Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah, and Young. Wasn't he
And
part
Young,
of
yeah.
that as well?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's the oldest music you listen to, Bengal, being the representing the youngest people? Because Will inside his head is 80. So
Yeah, Will is older than Adam and I based on his soul age.
Will has sent me scripts with references to McCarthyism, you know. I'm like, what the fuck
Oh
is
yeah,
that?
Red Scare.
Yeah.
Red Scare?
Yes,
That's
what
not
that
a
was.
band.
No, that's not a.
It's
Probably
a
is a
great
band
band
actually.
name.
I'm sure it is. I listen to older music than you probably expect because I listen to a lot of like older country, and I listen to a lot of classic rock. So I'm 60s, 70s, 80s probably
Oh, nice.
more than anything. I have a wide scope though. Like on stream all the time, people are like, "What is your music taste?" Because it'll be like Hank Senior, and he's like, "My cheating heart," and then it'll go fast forward to fucking Riff Raff, where I don't know if you guys know Riff Raff, but it's not music.
Sure. I
Not
saw
music.
Riff Raff played at my college one time.
Oh yeah,
For
Oh,
It was
real?
great.
that must have been an experience.
It was awesome.
Yeah, he doesn't know
What's this-
English. It's
what's-
surprising.
By the
What's
way,
this
Red
question?
Scare.
I don't
Go
get
ahead.
it.
Sorry, it's your stream.
No, yes, it.
No, Red Scare is what happens when your girl or your wife is on, you know, that time of the month, and you just kind of avoid it.
What do you mean?
Honey, we've got the red scare again.
Time of the month. You mean like bills are due?
I like Bengals. Bengals like, what do you mean? I own
Right, I
towels.
don't-
I
I
have
don't understand
lots
that.
of towels.
What's an obscene sports fact?
An obscene.
Bangle, can we get an
an
obscene
obscene.
sports fact we probably don't know?
I think he's just missing
what
his
the funny
face.
thing is I read that like 4 times, being like, "What is that word supposed to be?" And like, oh, it's 2 of them.
Oh,
An obscene sports fact. that
Oh,
you probably
an
don't know.
Does he mean obscure?
And obscene. I mean, David Cohn used to rub out batches in the bullpen in full view of
Whoa.
many people.
What's a
That's an
like,
obscene sports fact.
He would literally masturbate in the bullpen?
Yeah, so apparently in the 90s, David Cohn was like out of control sexually and was like
Oh.
banging everyone in New York and was like running, like he was so horny, like he would just rub out batches in the bullpen on days that he wasn't pitching.
Wow.
He and,
I heard it
he
helped
and
the
Steve
slider,
Phillips.
so
Yeah, it's some illegal substance.
yeah,
That's
it helped him get a better grip.
yeah, I'm sure.
Lord.
all right. I have a question for Bengal.
Shoot.
GeoGuessr. I've seen you
Mhm.
do this. And
My strange addiction. I'm gonna get featured on that show pretty soon.
Yeah.
Addicted to Google Maps.
Like I've seen you do it really well, and then I've seen you like struggle with it a little bit, but like
Have you?
the
Have you?
last one you were okay. You were
So,
okay.
the last clip was like a joke, and most people are not gonna understand this, but
Okay.
GeoGuessr is you pop in on Google Maps anywhere in the world. It's a game, and you got to click where you think it is, and you get a certain amount of points for proximity. Well, there was this clip that was going like, I don't know,
Yeah, that kid
semi-viral
was killing it.
around, and this dude was not missing. He was just seeing it real quickly, going, "Oh, Latvia, boom, New Zealand, boom, Botswana, or wherever," right? And I was doing a little bit of making fun of him. We're like, "Oh man, like all these guys go viral so easily," and as a content creator, I want that. So I just
Right.
clicked purposefully the wrong country every time, but as close as I possibly could. So if I knew it was Like,
Okay.
if I knew it was like Quebec or whatever, like near Canada, I might go Maine, be like on the border, like right next to Canada, but still be technically wrong. So that's what I did through the entire couple rounds. Yeah, I'm not amazing. Like the gap between me and the actual top players who are just ridiculous is pretty big. But every time I stream it, people go, "Oh, you're cheating." Like that's how good I am. But I'm still not even close to as good as the top guys.
Do you
Like,
have a system?
Well,
Yeah.
there are just
What's
a number of different things. Like it's not even just like looking at it. I feel like if you look at the whole picture and be like, man, I don't know where this is, you're never going to get it. But when you start to play and pick up on things, like I know road lines, I know particular road sticks in different countries, and I know Google Car as well. They have different camera generations. So I'm a nerd with this
So
stuff.
there's
Yeah.
clues, right?
Yeah. Everything, has a tell some of the time. But sometimes you're just in like a tropical scene. There's no signs. There's no poles. There's nothing. You just have to be like, where is this?
North
Based
Dakota
on
not on the
Where are the
list?
kidnappers? Are
road
they
color
on?
can be big too if it's like a back road.
The color of the
Okay.
soil could help. Like
Yeah,
if
no, it
it's
does, for
reddish,
real.
you're like, I'm in Africa for sure. Like,
Red,
We
you're
got
on
we got a
Mars.
plunger. $20 for the plunger.
all right,
Adam.
I'll put a plunger on. Hold on.
Oh God.
Oh,
He's got a
heck of
low
fish,
bar.
man. What's a weird fact about each of you? Well, we know Bengal knows weird road signs in every country on earth. Adam, there we go. We got the plunger. Let me think if I can think of a weird fact about Adam. We talked in the car for 7 straight hours. So
7 hours you had to listen to me talk about. Look, here's the
The ride
remnants.
there was
Not
pleasant.
to prove
The
it's
ride
not
home, oof. Weird.
I know a
fact.
weird fact about Perna. Perna was his junior, what was it, 8th grade quarterback, starting quarterback. And they convinced him because he was so athletic to run an option.
Every
run
play.
the option, and that he executed a perfect option and got blown up on the play and was like, can we never run the option again?
No, it was like, they're like, you would be great to run the option. I'm like, okay. And every play, I got the chance to either pitch it out, hand it off, or run it myself. So 90% of the time, I was just running the ball myself. And the first time I do it perfectly, I pitch it out to the dude, and I just get lit up. Like one of the hardest hits I take all season, and the coach is like, "That's how you run that play." I'm like, "This fucking sucks."
That
You
is
mean
not
the
how
best
we run
option here is for me to get hit to trick the guy into hitting me? And then
It's a good sustainable way to run an offense.
Next year they
quarterback
had
hit
me
every
doing the
play.
same thing. I was like, "Coach, I do not want to play quarterback anymore." And he's like, "Are you serious?" It's like, "Yes." I'll be running back.
I don't want to do the thing that every kid on earth wants to do.
Yeah. All right, Will, weird fact about you.
That's a good question. I don't know. Can you think of anything? You know me pretty well.
Will, his apartment nearly burned down
That's true.
while he
That's
was
true.
in it. I
Yeah,
think a lot of
that's
people
sick.
here would know that, but that's a pretty good
Kind of a
one.
weird fact. Yeah.
You survived a house fire.
I'm the fire
and it
guy.
happened, like 30 minutes after we did the podcast?
Yeah, the takes were
What
that
happened?
hot.
How did it?
I was just doing laundry, and it was an electrical fire in the laundry room, which is, it was a very, very old apartment building that hadn't been like refurbished or remodeled or serviced really, like the electrical system
What
in a long
happened
time.
to the monkey?
So
beard?
very,
Thank you, Cooper. Thank
very
you,
frightening,
Cooper.
but also a good weird fact.
That's a good one,
Oh, yeah,
Bengal.
this is-
What's a weird fact about you?
Other than the GeoGuessr stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's probably I'm gonna go with the GeoGuessr just because like I'm pretty good at that, and you maybe wouldn't expect it. I don't.
Yeah.
It's very tough to like think of stuff on the spot because you don't think anything about you is necessarily like weird. Off the bat. I do have this
Everything
weird
about me
like
is-
attraction to Ralph. Wait, what is that behind? Is that Ralph Wiggum? Oh shit, man! You're gonna have to take that down. I'm gonna get
You need to put it closer to the camera.
I'm gonna get vinegar strokes on camera. Do this again.
All right. I got one that's pretty good here. Hold on.
Bengal and I both have black cats.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. That was the first thing
I have
ever
a black
noticed
cat as well.
was your profile picture with your cat. I was like, oh shit.
I have
'Cause
5
you
cats.
signed up with Table Rock, and then like Adam's like introduce Ben. I was like, this dude, and we both got black cat pictures for our Twitter. I was like,
So I was an art
should never
major.
talk to this guy because we're probably the same kind of weird.
I was an art major.
Now here we
and,
are, learning so much about each other.
I used to do graffiti.
What, Adam? Adam, are you talking?
I'm doing my
It's
I'm
just-
doing my weird fact. You're talking about
Okay.
cats over here.
Let the man speak.
All right, give me your weird fact, Adam.
All right.
Start from
I
the
was an art major. I have props here, and I used to do graffiti all the time.
Oh,
This is
Ooh,
like my
damn.
artwork here.
look at that.
Yeah. I got a
How
bunch
many
of others. This
Dicks
whole
do you
book
have
here
hidden
is
in that?
this is my sketchbook from college.
Wow.
I used to use it to get girls because a
You
lot of it
figured
is
out how to
based
use
off
art
of
to get girls.
easy, dude. Are you kidding me? You just throw it out. You open up a sketchbook and you draw some picture, and some girl's like, "Ooh, what are you drawing?" And you're just like, "I'm dark and I'm interesting." Like
Oh,
things like that I
Nice.
used to do. Look here, look. I hated racism back in the 1990s. Look at that. See?
Oh shit! If I was a
Wow.
girl and I saw that, I'd be so wet.
Yes. Look,
You were the first person.
You're probably wet right now.
Yeah, that's
show
for
me
other
more
reasons.
good deeds you've done.
well. Let me see if there's anything. A lot of
Unfortunately, we
it
don't
is
have
based
any
off
female
of weed.
viewers.
A lot of the art is based off of getting high, which I did a lot.
You need to start another YouTube channel where you do animations.
I don't want to do that.
Do
I
it.
don't
It's
really-
not that hard, Adam.
No, I don't want to work as hard as you, Brandon. I don't want to work for 14 hours a day. Okay. Okay, that's 3D. That's my
pretty
tag.
good.
Nesta.
Adam's talented. Adam's very
Yeah.
talented.
Nesta is Bob Marley's middle name, and that was my tag. Mhm.
Okay, Bengal. This is a good point because this is some bullshit right here.
What about it?
But I'm a little jealous that you're capitalizing on being a Bengals fan now. A
Yeah.
big mistake people make is assuming you're a Bengals fan, and vehemently you deny these claims
No, I am. Now.
all through time, or however long I've paid attention to you on Twitter. And now that the Bengals are in the big game, you are on the bandwagon.
I've been a Bengals fan my entire life. That's why I made my channel Bengal. And
It's
anyone
such a
who
good argument
disagrees,
that I don't have a comeback for that.
yeah, you can't tell me what I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes back to the Jeff Blake days.
Oh yeah, he was
Oh,
a
yeah,
Pro
Jeff
Bowler,
Blake was
That's right.
amazing.
which that's an insane sports fact. Jeff Blake was a Pro Bowler. There you go. Whoever was asking for an obscure, or they said an obscene, we're gonna add that one to the lexicon.
And Epstein.
Yeah, Jeff Blake was a Pro Bowler.
What's his name? Akili Smith. A great.
He was another awful Bengals quarterback.
Andre Ware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
His
loved
lines.
watching Kajana Carter run the football.
He was great.
Yeah, Penn State.
Yeah, he got injured like after one game or something. Preseason, I think.
He was actually really good before he got injured. He did get injured every other time he touched the ball though, so
Yeah.
it's tough.
For us who like we should never ever say anything about people who get injured because the biggest injury I ever had in sports was like I strained my thigh. Like I did not have a 300-pound man fall on my leg and bend it 8 ways backwards and then probably, get up and be like, I'm all right, I can go back in. Like those guys, like they're not trying to get injured at all. But they get derision because their careers didn't pan out for some,
Yeah.
for
I mean,
something that they couldn't control.
I blew out my knee in college.
Yeah. How'd you do that?
I was drinking. It was a
Ah.
drinking injury. I was
Yeah.
carrying my friend on my back on the way home from the bars, and I started running, sprinting.
Ooh.
I mean, and I ate shit and woke up in so much pain. And then the doctor's like, I don't think you really heard anything. Did you hear anything pop? And like in my head, I'm like, I was drunk. Of course I didn't hear anything pop. Then
I heard someone fall.
went a month, went home. My mom's like, your knee looks bad. I'm going to take you to the real doctor. And then they're like, yeah, you got to get that surgery. You got to get surgery on that shit. So I can't say that I haven't given it my all before as an athlete. And in that situation, was I an athlete? In my mind,
so.
I was.
Yeah. For sure.
I
That's
would
like an
more of a
Olympic
hero than
drunk
an athlete.
Olympic performance.
Yeah. I mean, that would be better than watching the Pro Bowl. If they were all drunk.
What's the dumbest thing you've done drunk, Bengal?
I raced somebody and I ate shit pretty hard.
In a car? Or?
No. We were flying hang gliders, drunk. No, no, just like a regular race. But it turns out, this was my freshman year of college. It was safe to say I didn't know my limits at the time because it was set up where I was like, oh yeah, I'm not drunk, and then you go from telling people, dude, I'm like sober, and you're not, and then I would just black out and wake up and go, oh shit, I wasn't fine. And that was like
would
the
you get
first
written
a lot
on?
of times.
Did you wake up with dicks on your face?
No. But
you had better friends than mine.
I do have 2 scars on the inside of my hip from where I ate
The
shit.
hysterectomy.
Well, you played the Mutant Football League at all, Bengal?
No.
We played it, Brandon.
We played a little. I got a bunch of codes from the developers because I think they thought I did like video game stuff. Because I retweeted one of Drew's tweets, not the one of Not the Experts tweets about the Mutant Football League. So they sent me a bunch of stuff. The game's like Blitz, but all of their team names and the player names, like the time they put in to make parodies of everything, is pretty funny. So
I used to play the Mutant Hockey League on Sega Genesis, the original. That's how fucking old I am. And during the face-off, you could slap the other robot in the face. Like you could just slap it right before the puck drop. It was great. It was very fun. Today is Bob Marley's birthday.
Bob Marley.
Time to toke up. That's,
I always thought his birthday was 420, but I guess that is just Hitler.
I confuse the two all the time. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Will, dumbest thing you've done while drinking?
I accidentally
decided to work with us.
Yeah. I was drunk for all of 2018, and this is what's come of it. I accidentally put my foot through my friend's wall one time, through some drywall.
Oh.
I was really drunk and like trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do, but like wedge myself up in a hallway. And my foot just went right through some drywall. So that was a good time.
Did you patch it up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
The solution
Did it look like shit after you got done patching it up?
No, it's all good.
Oh, you're
a nice job.
handyman.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Smart.
a great way to learn a skill.
The dumbest thing I did while drunk was get married. I said, "Will you carry me?" And here we are today.
There you are.
Whoopsie daisy.
No, I think I've done some very dumb things drunk.
But it's tough to remember. It is. That's the problem.
I've never actually blacked out.
Really?
No. I need to be in control, like 90. Like I don't like to lose control. So as soon as I feel the buzz coming, I'm like, it's time to back off. But I have, done the porcelain god a couple times, where you're just like, I will never drink again. And of course, 2 weeks later, you're back in the saddle because you have to drink away the pain.
I could never drink more than the puke. I'd get sick before I blacked out. But
I'm trying to think of what is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Yes.
Well, I remember one time we came home from a night out and we saw like two guys wrestling in the front yard, and my friend and I were both pretty active in jiu-jitsu at the time. I was a blue belt, and I was like, I saw the dude was way bigger than me. I weighed maybe 150 at the time, and the dude weighed like 275 or something. I was like, let's roll. And then I rolled him, and I was doing really well against him. Actually, I was about to tap him out, and then I realized that we're in like the side yard in downtown Richmond, Virginia, like just this patch of dirt. And I realized that we are rolling in the dog poop area.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
And
oh,
so
that's
we've
like a
been
fear.
basically
That's a tough
wrestling
one.
in dog shit. And right as soon as I was going for the armbar, I was like,
Oh,
and then I was like, is this guy smell? And then I looked at my shoulder, and I was like, oh, we're covered in shit. And then we just kind of popped up, and
that's
was like, I gotta go.
disgusting.
Yeah,
That
I
is
gotta go.
disgusting. I
That
hate
was
that
dumb.
you did that. I hate
was-
that you did that.
I was so drunk that it just didn't matter. So
Yeah. Okay.
Did you
we
take
are
a
at
shower
nine-
that night?
I did.
Like Batman with the Green Bay Packers theme on him. What's going on there? Somebody made that and it's like, this is sick. And it kind of is.
It does kind of slap. I mean, come on.
Don't hate it.
Is that like Aaron Rodgers as he fights the vaccine?
Is that Pac-Man? Is that
We have currently raised $9,206. Plus, we got another 1,000 in the super chat, so we're over 10K, halfway to the goal, which of course is me doing this to my stupid face. Ugh.
how do we improve this Pro Bowl?
Cancel it?
Just flags. Just run to Walmart at halftime and get flags. Seriously.
This is like unwatchable.
Yeah, we got a 28-21 game here on the Pro Bowl. NFC's got the ball. Kirk Cousins steps back to pass, fires across the middle. He's got somebody who is just stood up and not tackled. Was that Mooney? I couldn't tell. They need to have the two worst teams play for the number one draft pick. That is the only way to save the Pro Bowl at this point.
I had an idea. What they
You
should
give Dan
do.
Campbell a month to prepare for a game, anything can happen, guys. Anything.
What they should do is every team that has a representative, right, should send a member of their practice squad to represent that representative.
Ooh.
And then they play a real football game, and whoever, like the winning team, gets like a 10-day, like a guaranteed shot,
Contract.
like a roster spot.
Losing team goes to the USFL. Settled.
When is
Allegation.
that starting? Is that starting this spring?
April. Yeah, mid-April.
Yeah. I wonder what will kill that league.
Oh,
They
here we
keep
go.
trying to
Chili
start
Boots.
these football leagues. They're like, surely this one will work. It's like, no.
That Chili Boots was a very good Will Keys and 5 Points collab right there.
Yes, Will Keys wrote that video. It was written by Will Keys, produced by 5 Points Vids, directed by 5 Points Vids. That video, originally the rough cut was 33 minutes long, and I had
Was it really?
Yeah, I had to cut 5 minutes. Like some of your best lines, I actually had to remove, like because it was,
Made the wrong choice.
Why'd
was
you
cut
remove
best
it
line.
just to make the video shorter? Like,
yeah. Well, the
arbitrarily?
video had to be 28 minutes and 3 seconds long. That was the whole
Oh.
outset of the intent
That's the
of the
goal.
video.
Bangle
Yeah.
saw a
The three
33
people who
minute
noticed
video. He's
that.
like, how do you make a video that short, Adam?
Yeah.
Honestly, like the video itself should be like an hour long. Like I really wanted
It
to
could be.
like break down the film, but like it would have been tough to get all that into 28 minutes. But just the decision making by the Falcons was just so awful in so many ways, where they just ignored the fact that football has a very finite endpoint, and you can get there by just being smart and not panicking. And they panicked. They just really didn't understand that all they had, they built up a lead, and they didn't need to do much else but to hold on and win. Like, who
Yeah.
cares if you win 31-28? You fucking won.
Yeah.
They wanted to insult they came out trying to insult the Patriots, and that's where they lost it. It was just the stupidest.
They kept going for the kill shot, right? They're trying to.
Well, they had a couple of fumbles too, right?
They did. The Matt Ryan fumble late where they were up 28-12 was inexcusable. Like they shouldn't have even. It was a 3rd and 1. Like they should have just ran a draw or a pitch out or something, So like the fact that they went into a full 5-step or 7-step drop in that situation was ridiculously stupid. Like I always look back at that as like the biggest turning point, because you not only you gave the fucking Patriots time, you gave it to them on the 23. Like they were just, and of course Tom Brady's gonna walk it right in there, and then the fucking.
I think
After
James
the
White
Julio, the sequence after the Julio Jones catch was just unacceptable.
Oh yeah, he had that incredible catch.
Yeah,
That's like probably one of the more underrated catches in Super Bowl history, I would say.
Yeah.
Besides,
and they got 0 points out of it.
Yeah.
That the thing that kills me from that game is it's like, yeah, there's bad decision making. There's really, really bad decision making. But the simplest stuff, like snapping the ball with 15 seconds left on the play clock while the clock is running, while you have, a 3-score lead, that's just like day one stuff. That's on the head coach, quarterback, offensive coordinator. There's like a billion people in that organization that could have chimed in and said, hey, we're doing something very simple, very wrong right now.
Right.
When you start to coast, that's when, you're lost. If you stop focusing on doing the little things right. We saw they were celebrating on the sideline like the game was over.
Yeah.
In the second or third quarter. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they had that game on today on the NFL Network, and I was at my computer and it was on. And then I started paying attention. I was like, I can't have this on in the background. It's just gonna make me so angry. It was on. I forget who scored. It was one of the Falcons. It was, I think, what got him the 21 or 28 points. Was it a pick? Was there?
Yeah, it's Robert Alford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that pick 6 play. I was like, man, it does exactly what a movie does, where you really like the movie and it's going to end badly. And if you're watching it, you think there might be a chance that it doesn't. And it's just going to break your heart over it. So I just I changed it. I was like, I can't have this on when I'm trying to work.
It's like in The Dark Knight when they capture the Joker. You're like, oh, wow, they really captured the Joker. Like, of
they
course,
got him.
This is where the movie's going to end. You don't realize that you're you're 30 minutes into a 3-hour movie. Mm-hmm.
All right. 9,361 raised.
To Stafford throw a pick in the Super Bowl.
I need to get in front of more eyeballs. I need to get to 20K.
You need more balls in front of you.
How do I make this video go viral right now, guys? I've got 2 of the brightest YouTube minds here. How can I be viral?
Me.
And you, it will.
What, you and Bengal? By the way, Bengal, you probably had a great year, huh? Like
It wasn't too bad, I guess.
Was it a career?
Bad.
Was it like the pinnacle so far of the career? Because I've been impressed with your growth.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've pretty much been just steady for a while, but I don't know. This year and the last year, in terms of sub growth, they were pretty similar. But CPM bouncing back was big, and my viewership is pretty good. It's kind of like a constant rise, which is nice.
What video series do you do that you enjoy the most?
I've been playing the college football revamped, which is NCAA 14, but these modders completely remade it pretty much with updated graphics and a bunch of different quality changes. So it's like playing a new game, and I'm enjoying doing a college football dynasty again.
Well, I've been playing a lot of NCAA 14 recently, not revamped, but I've been trying to get my hands on that. But I'm kind of a simpleton when it comes to.
Are you playing it on console?
Yeah, on Xbox 360.
Yeah, if you
have to send it in or something.
Do you have a good computer?
Yeah, it's okay. Brandon will buy me a new one.
Yeah, you got to get Perna to buy you a beefy computer, call it a
Okay.
tax write-off for
Yeah.
editing purposes or
Writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
And
editing.
then yeah, if you get a disk drive, there's a program, and they're not like really too bad, might be like $20. You can get everything on the PC, and then there's a tutorial that'll walk you right through it.
Oh, sweet.
You can get like a little 3x3.5 disk drive and plug it in, and like you can play the original Castle Wolfenstein. Oh, snap.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah, it really wasn't bad.
Yeah, because Revamped is really, really cool. It's really impressive.
It blows me away. I think that's probably why I have so much playing it. I have this mod that like you can have tats on the players now on certain, and I'm like, that just blew my mind. It's like so simple, but something that EA didn't have, and I'm like, whoa, like these people are technological wizards.
Yeah, didn't they hire a couple of the guys to work on the new one?
Yeah, a couple of them I heard.
Wow.
That's good.
I'm
Fingers
always
crossed.
amazed by how they can mod things, like how they've modded like GTA to unbelievable levels. Like I'm always impressed by the brilliance of, computer programmers that can just take something that's already been created and make it even better.
I'm not
Yeah,
impressed.
I don't
by
get
people
any
who
of
are
that
smarter
stuff.
than me. In fact, I hate them.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Fair enough.
No, I'm also Bengal. Like, I'm very impressed that you're able to put together like 1 hour videos, 1 hour rebuilds that, like that people just love. Like, you seem to have a core audience of thousands of people that are like, fuck yes, I'm about to watch an hour of freaking Bengal just.
I think a lot of people I think like there's a big contrast between my style of video that people put on like to go to bed almost versus something they do. Oh, I have a few minutes at work here. Let me catch up, or let me see a quick fun fact about the league, or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's just a difference in what they're looking for. I think it just depends on the time. Like there's a different type of consumable content. It just depends what they want. So with
Yeah,
the
you're
hour-long stuff, it's just it happens to be that way. It's not like I designed it out to be an hour, but if I'm going to rebuild a team, like
It takes an hour.
you gotta show each season, you gotta show the moves that happen, things like that. Otherwise, you don't have the video. It's impossible to do something like that in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you think-
That's like go ahead, Brandon.
So, do you think like Lions fans gravitated towards those videos just because that's like the only way they might ever see their team succeed?
I think that like anytime it's your team, you're a little bit more interested. You're like, oh,
Right.
I get people all the time. I'm not really a Madden guy, but man, I love watching Lions franchise. And yeah, I think it's a little bit about seeing your team play well. It's just, naturally you're more interested in your favorite team. It's tough to eliminate that bias. Like if there was, a Broncos franchise, maybe you'd be like, I might check this out. It's not what I'm interested in, but I'll see what's going on. And then like obviously a lot of people after that say, probably not for me, and they leave. But some people keep on watching, and that's how you grow the audience.
I think the Lions have that lovable loser aspect to them, though. Like you want to see what you could possibly do with this shitty fucking team and make them better. I think that's some of the
so that might be appealing to even like non-Lions fans. Like, oh yeah, what could the Lions look like with a good team?
Yeah,
it's crazy. I every time I get shocked about how much interest there's been. Like on each episode, I'm not sure what I average exactly because it goes up over the course of the year. But there was a time where I was averaging like minimum 100K a video, and I'm like, that's double what they can probably fit in Ford Field. So it's just it's crazy the interest for a virtual series.
Yeah, but it's like you said, just the time, like that's like perfect treadmill. Like I got an hour of doing nothing. I'd rather, I'll watch this dude rebuild the Lions for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like having background noise when I work, especially like when I record my videos. There's just a little bit more relaxed a lot of the time. So I'll have something like on in the background. And obviously I'm not going to watch myself because that's like psychotic, lock me up. But like I like the long form content to have on in the background. And I think a lot of people have that. Like they're working, they might have their phone in their pocket, and they'll just listen to it. I know people do that.
Oh, people say all the time because like now when I do bumpers in between sections, and if I don't audibly talk about or say what the bumper is, people get mad that I just had it only on screen because they're like, I'm listening to this, you know. So now I'm more conscious about that because, dude, I'll take it. Like, yeah, go ahead and listen to my annoying ass voice. Like, but yeah, more people use YouTube as a listening thing than ever. Like, I've never been more shocked about how it's played out.
Do you still have to have? Can you have YouTube open on your phone while scrolling through other shit, or is it
Yeah,
still
premium,
only play?
right?
I think if you have YouTube Premium, they let you do that now.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
But I'm not buying that.
No.
Don't ever
But-
give any money to YouTube, guys.
They
Wait.
take enough as it
Give it
is.
directly to us. No, I'll when I'm at the gym, I'm listening to music, I'm listening to other videos, I'm listening to I think a lot of things have worked out in our favor over the years. The fact that data plans are like unlimited now really helps because someone will put YouTube on in a car and just listen to your video. You know, if they're on an 8-hour drive or something like that, it's way more or people at work who used to steal their work's Wi-Fi and get fired for their internet usage. Now they just put it on their data and they'll listen or watch to it, and no one can fire them for not doing their work. Which
It's a really good point.
it's helped us. I would say one more thing that's helped us as well this year, and this is something that has been really subtle that a lot of people haven't picked up on, is the extra week in the NFL season has actually benefited all of us that cover football. Like I didn't think about it. I was like, I'm doing numbers well into that I normally don't do this late because like last week I saw 4 years ago Super Bowl, or 5 years ago Super Bowl XLI happened on this date, and then we're still a week out from the fucking Super Bowl. Like we get an extra week of content that like literally after the Super Bowl ends, that's when the numbers start to decline, at least until the draft. But for me, it's been great. Like a lot of indirect things have worked out positively for us.
I just hate the extra.
That's a
week
good
of
point.
work, if I'm being honest.
And we'll get the inevitable 19 weeks coming up soon.
It's coming, which I think
free
is
agency
really
is always
unfair.
big, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna go pee, and
Oh, I was about to leave. Fuck.
You gotta stay, Adam.
I'll wait until he pees.
All right, let me ask you guys a question. Favorite sports game of all time? Bengal, I'll start with you.
I mean, it's got to be a championship. Like, okay, so like best for me or like favorite for me, or
yeah,
just
your
in
personal
general?
favorite.
Oh, I'm gonna give you a couple. The 07 Super Bowl for the Giants was big. 05 national championship for Texas is right up there too. And the 07, or I guess 2008 Tostitos Fiesta Bowl, where Boise State beat Oklahoma, that I think is the best game of all time. So that's in there as well.
Adam.
Oh man, that's tough. The Super Bowl 46 is one of my favorite games of all time. Sometimes when I feel down, I'll just watch that final drive, just because that throw from Eli Manning was just so sick right off the bat. I mean, like,
Oh yeah.
I remember we're down 17-15. I was like, all we got to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range. I hope that we can start this drive off well. And Eli puts it in their territory on the first play. And I was like, we're fucking winning this game. Like, game the fuck over. Gosh. It's tough to just narrow it because the second one was so special. 42 was the surprise that came out of nowhere. But the fact that they did it again 4 years later, like anytime you witness a Super Bowl in your adult life where you can actually remember it, it's really special. It really is. Like, you just think as a child or something, like you're going to see a lot of these. You don't know that. You don't know that for sure. But
now you guys can leave. Oh God.
But Super Bowl 46 to me was amazing. It's hard to just narrow that down. Also, the Rangers, when they won the Stanley Cup in '94, I was 17 years old. Like, it's also important for your team to win something when you're in your youthful exuberance and you're just like, this is all that matters. This is so important when, there's no stress of real life hanging on you. You're young and you're stupid and you want to, you believe that the world is good. And that's the Rangers. I mean, they busted out they broke a 54-year losing streak, like how much better can it get?
Was that during the OJ chase? Was that 94?
Yeah, so that whole 3 days was fucking insane. And the Knicks were in the finals as well. And I thought I was going to get a double tinker tape parade with the Rangers and the Knicks. And John Starks fucking started chucking up bricks. And it was
all Stark.
It was sad and not the way I expected. Now, the Knicks have been the most disappointing team to be a fan of my entire adult life. So, I someday they'll win a championship when I'm like 80. But other than that, those two really stand out to me.
Will you still be doing YouTube at age 80, Adam?
I mean,
2030 is not that far.
So. It's not. It's not because, I don't know. I love to work. I think all of us at the core of what we do, we just love it so much that we would do it for 10,000 views. You know what I mean? Like, I think quitting for all of us has never been an option because we love making these videos. Like, it's just fun. To hone our craft and continue to improve and do things better each time is part of this whole process. But I'll make videos for as long as I can because I just listen. Will and I have so many ideas. We have so many videos that we can't even get to right now.
At the seams.
Right, and like people are always like, "Oh, you're running out of ideas." Like, fuck no, I never run out of ideas.
Incorrect. It's the opposite.
Yeah. It's like we have 15 videos in the queue that need to be made. Like just wide right from the Bills' perspective. Like I've been trying to get that one up. And I'm just like, all right, I really need like a whole week to dive into that game. Like there's so many stories that need to be told.
I think that one's going to do because we did the Falcons 28-3 video from the Falcons' perspective. Then we do the Bills-Oilers game from the Oilers' perspective. That one didn't perform like we thought it was going to, but Bills-Giants from the Bills' perspective, right? Yeah. I think the problem with the Oilers-Bills one is people were rooting for the Bills, and so it wasn't heartbreaking from the Oilers' perspective. And now, no offense to you guys as Giants fans, but people were, in retrospect, really heartbroken that the Bills lost that game, knowing that they were going to go to 3 more after and lose all those. So I think that's going to end up being compelling and probably do pretty well.
Yeah, I just remember I was, that Bengal, I don't think you were alive in 92, 91. No, that was the most emotional playoff run because people forget 2 weeks before the way the Giants got to the Super Bowl. They beat arguably one of the greatest teams ever in the 49ers on 2 real fluke plays. Like fucking Roger Craig fumbled and then they were going to punt and Gary Reasons notices that there's only 10 people on defense and he calls an audible right there. And I remember when I saw him the snap go to him, I was like, fuck. And he broke through the line. I was like, fuck yes. And then one of the most clutch kicks that nobody ever talks about. Matt Barr kicks a 42-yarder or whatever as time expires. Like that's one of the most underrated upsets of all time.
That's a great game.
And I'm thinking, fuck, how are we going to beat the Bills? Because they were even mightier than the 49ers, and we just barely got past the 49ers. And they go out and they somehow win that game. And it was a really special run because there was nothing really overly special about that Giants team. They were just solid all around, and it was a real special run to watch.
Jeff
that.
Hostetler was so good. Or Phil
Yeah,
Simms.
Phil Simms gets hurt like right before they start the postseason. I'm like, we're fucked. And it was special for sure.
Jeff Hostetler was the original Nick Foles.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes, one of the first.
Earl Morrall, actually, Dolphins. Earl Morrall.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the quarterback when they went undefeated.
Yeah, because Bob Greasy got injured.
Bob
Greasy
kind of
backup
sucked.
quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl. There's your video.
I did a video like that, and
I get 10% of it. I get 10%.
Sometimes you think I don't know if this happens to you, Bengal, but sometimes you think a video is going to do way better than it does, and you're just like, why did it not do so well?
Yeah, all the time. I think everybody has that.
It just doesn't resonate with people.
Sorry, Steve.
Oh, look at this fat fucking Yinzer right here. Just
hey, that's not nice. Only I could call myself a fat
on the scene.
Yeah,
all right,
I gotta go.
I'm gonna cede. I'm gonna take off, but thank you. I hope you hit that goal and you grow the monkey fucking shit on your face. I'll see you all. I'll see you all Tuesday.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna head out as well. I don't want to hog the camera for too long. Sorry when Tree just gets here, but
no, appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Don't worry, I know I'm repellent.
We'll talk
cry.
days.
I'll cry later.
All right,
see you guys. Thanks for having me.
See you guys.
Thanks, Bengal. Thanks, Adam.
I ran everyone off. I'm sad now.
I know they're like, oh God, urinating Tree.
It's like, oh God, it's that fat ass. We gotta go.
No, thank you for stopping by. And
thanks for coming,
my
man.
Sister there.
Hey, man, I'm glad you can have me on. Thank you for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
Are you enjoying the Pro Bowl at all?
I watched a little bit of it for the first time in about 10 years. I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is awful. It's not even a pickup game. It's just like dudes are just sitting there just doing things. Yeah. It's Patrick Mahomes throwing picks left and right. It's like, this is bad.
Yeah, just like the AFC Championship.
Right? Second half of the AFC Championship.
Yeah. No, this is because I haven't watched it in a while either, and it's so much worse than I thought.
Oh, I mean, at least they tried last time I was like watching it. Now it's just like, dude, just make it a skills competition and then leave it at that.
Yeah. Like, what does it say about the Pro Bowl if urinating Tree, myself, Will, Bengal all just admitted they hadn't watched the Pro Bowl for years, and now that they've got a little glimpse of it, it is horrible and worse than we even thought it was. Like,
it was worse than the last time we watched it. Because like last time it's like, oh, look at all these great players watching. At least they tried. They played a game. Now it's like, why are people even here? Like the stadium seems like it's like 2/3 full, and it's understandably why. Where is this in? Is it in LA or is this in
This should be a great attraction. It's in Las Vegas.
Oh, it's in Vegas. Oh, that's why. They're all just waiting for the game to end so they can go out, drink, and gamble. That's probably what's happening.
If I were there, I would leave at halftime, get a head start.
Oh, yeah. I think that's how everyone is, man. You aren't getting paid for this. I mean, they're already having like a couple celebratory things and maybe some charity events, autograph for some kids.
Yeah. We're doing
it looks like it's just like you're there for the stars. You're not there for the game.
Oh, no. You're just there for the camaraderie. You're there for
the stars and also Mac Jones.
I feel like most people at this game are probably hungover as fuck after last night.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody's default state in Las Vegas.
Like, dude, everyone was gambling in Vegas last night. Everyone was at the Bellagio or Caesar's Palace or wherever.
Yeah, there's like,
I saw the video. I'd be doing that.
Like Garoppolo was out with the 49er dudes partying, just living probably his last days with those teams.
One last ride.
Yeah. Until they trade him for like 2 firsts to a team like the Steelers, and it's like, oh God.
Yeah.
Yep.
We agree, Rat-a-tat, Matt. It is bad. It is hard to watch.
Yeah, like most people are just autographing. Like I have it on as like background noise. Like I was kind of like I was doing some editing in the background while I was like doing this, and then I heard your stream for a little bit, Good stuff so far, boys. But for the most part, it's just like, dude, I'd rather just edit a hockey vid, man.
Yeah, really. It's no, it's an abomination. Legally it cannot be called football at this point.
Well, it's
There's
not
no reason to
football.
watch.
They're not trying to make it football. They're just trying to make it like a not even pickup. Like pickup, you have more passion in the game.
Yeah. Like
It's like when you play a pickup game, you go balls out. You go as hard as you can. Even like like the pickup game, like 5 Flem, a KTO, and I were in Dallas. It had more passion than this.
I think maybe a YouTuber pickup football game.
Yeah, that
might
wouldn't
be
be
in the works.
that's what they need. It should be like remember when MTV used to do the basketball games? It was like the celebrity
like baseball
basketball
does
games.
that. Baseball does celebrity like wiffle ball games. They do that.
Yeah.
Like they should do that.
They should do that, but the hitting should be real. Like I want to see. I want to see.
Dude, like if I could,
each other.
Dude, I mean, if Jackson Mahomes or somebody like annoying, like a TikToker, like a Bryce Hall, not the Jet, but like somebody else, or like one of the D'Amelio sisters, like if they got decked, I'd be like, yes, 150,000 views, likes on Twitter, let's go.
Yeah, we see Pete Davidson get lit up over the middle by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, yeah, and then our contest is like, who does Machine Gun Kelly look like more, Ellen DeGeneres, Ninja, or a drug out, burnout in 35?
Ellen DeGeneres.
I don't think
Is
The
that
Rock
Ellen DeGeneres
should be
or
allowed to
07?
play though. That seems unfair if The Rock is out there.
I would agree. Let's
Oh,
get
The
Terry
Rock would
Crews
just
in
like
there.
wreck people left and right, unless it was Flag. That's the only thing.
Yeah, like who could go up against him? Maybe Jason Momoa. Maybe.
Terry
Bill
Crews can do
Goldberg.
it.
I mean, Bill Goldberg
Goldberg.
was in the NFL for a year.
Yeah. Oh, did you say
That's
Terry
true.
Crews? That's a good point. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Cruz.
Who was the guy from? Maybe I'm getting this confused or I'm conflating it. The guy from Married with Children, didn't he play for the Steelers?
Ed O'Neill. Yeah,
Ed
but that was
O'Neill.
like a while ago.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's
Like
doing anything anymore.
Yeah, I know he was in the 70s. He did try out. I think he got injured and got cut, if I remember
did he?
correctly.
Oh, so like the whole shtick on Married with Children about him like being
An old quarterback. That
Football
was a real
star
thing. He was an old
high
athlete.
school kinda
Let me
had
check
some
that real
roots.
quick. Yeah, it did have some roots.
wow.
Let's see here. Yeah, he was signed as an undrafted free agent, but was cut in training camp. But he was up against Mean Joe Green and LC Greenwood for roster spots.
That's a
So,
tough dude. That's a tough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I
if
don't
an
think you're
undrafted
breaking
rookie-
that line. And I
No.
mean, they were both rookies at the same time. It's like, yeah, you aren't making it. I'm sorry.
I would
O'Neal.
shoot for like the like the expansion Buccaneers if I was an undrafted rookie back then. Steelers, that's a tough roster to crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
was quite-
69 when they were about to begin their dynasty.
Oh yeah, that's a hot squad right there.
I'm sure, yeah, you're like devastated at the time, and then you look back on it and like, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of Hall of Famers I lost my job to.
Well, it's also that it's just like a memory thing. It's like a little trivia question. It's like, yeah, I was at training camp for an NFL team. And they'll be like, oh, cool. Tell us about it. Like, he'll have stories and all that stuff too. So
And instead, I just went
that's
on
really
to have
about it.
tremendous acting career that was probably way more lucrative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where is there a
definitely.
place you like to go in Pittsburgh, Tree?
Ooh, like where in Pittsburgh are you thinking? Are you thinking more
Jim
like
Kip
restaurant?
says, I like to go to the comic book store. Ides. Hey, Brandon, there anything fun to do in Denver? Lots, but I guess just like, is there like a hangout spot you go or a food spot? I guess it's pretty open ended.
There are a couple, like, it depends on what I'm feeling. Like, if I'm thinking Mexican, I might go for, like, Condado or Round Corner Cantina. I mean, it's becoming more hipstery, especially in the area I live now. But I would say, I know most people would say Permanis. I think it's, I mean, it's there. That's what Permanis is. I'm trying to
Are
think,
you like
like,
in
if
the
there's, like,
heart
a
of
real spot.
Pittsburgh, or are you on the?
I'm
suburb?
like on the fringes, like
Fringes.
a suburb. I'm like 5 minutes away from downtown. Like I go down the road, get on the freeway, I'm there in a couple minutes. It's pretty
Nice.
accessible. It's just like it's just weird to navigate if you're not used to it because of the rivers and the architectural layout.
Yeah,
I do hear
every
they
time
have
I
quite a
see
few
that
rivers
city, I'm
there.
like, it looks confusing. It looks beautiful.
If you're
and
not used to the
confusing.
city, if you're in Oakland, it's not good. It's very confusing. Oakland, it's like a suburb. It's where Pitt is. First time I was there, I was like, who drives in this? This is terrible.
That's very confusing because obviously there's an Oakland in California and there's a Pittsburgh like right next to it.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Both
without
have
the
lots
H
of
at the end.
bridges. Lots of bridges.
I
Quite a
think it
few.
was once called Pittsburgh with a G for I think 2 or 3 years, and then they changed it back. I think it was in like the early 1900s.
Oh yeah.
Or the late 1890s.
Oh,
Get your Pittsburgh trivia here, kids.
that's right.
Yep. City of bridges, man. And one of them
Nina's
collapses because it was a shoddily constructed steel bridge in the 1970s that eroded like crazy because of a natural gas pipeline underneath.
That's right. I heard about that. Or I think I saw it.
Mhm.
That was just recently,
Fortunately,
right?
no one was. Yeah, it was about a week or two ago. I mean,
Yeah.
fortunately, no one was killed, so thank God. Sometimes, like whenever like there was a big sinkhole, I think it was on 10th Avenue in Pittsburgh. There's a Pat Transit bus involved. Like a Pat Transit bus sunk underneath the sinkhole, and that was the big like iconic moment. And then when the bridge collapsed, Frick Road Bridge collapses, there's a bus on it. So it's these Pat Transit buses. They are the harbingers of doom. And that's why I rarely see them around here. Like our public transit in Pittsburgh is kind of a joke. So they're like our T system only caters to one side of the city. We spent like hundreds of millions of dollars on a North Shore connector that was long delayed and much maligned. But I mean, yeah. Welcome to Pittsburgh. Hope you have a car.
You're really a wealth of knowledge, I gotta say.
I do what I can, man. I mean, I wish I had more knowledge. Like my dream is to like be Sauron from Lord of the Rings, where I just like have this tower and just this all-seeing eye in the background that just sees everything. With me, it's just, and me, it's just like it's some pasty white dude on a computer. It's like I'm nowhere near that.
No, they need to reboot Stump the Shab with you. Stump the Shab.
It depends, man. I mean, if they give me like, I know nothing about MMA, and I feel like they're gonna be like questions.
That's all right.
And it's like, dude,
Get you like,
I don't even know the rules of MMA. Like, I know a little bit, like in passing, but that is not something I know, unfortunately.
we'll give you like 2 months to prepare. You'll be good.
Oh, dude, I'll be like Stephen A. Smith on MMA. It's just like
I'm talking about Hunter Henry. I'm talking about.
It's the perfect name. Stump.
Was that Antonio Gates and Derek Johnson? I think it was.
Oh yeah, Derek Johnson. Good God.
He was a Raider at that time, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody scored a touchdown in the Pro Bowl. Shocker.
Oh, whoa.
We got a barn burner here.
Mac Jones
right?
just led a very impressive drive, guys. Maybe the first real drive of the game.
It's a John Elway drive.
That's right.
98.5 yards.
Oh, I got the perm. We did it. So you can trust me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you did get the perm. It did work out. I mean, it was very 80s. You had those Jerry curls working out really well.
It didn't keep because we did a home perm. It was supposed to last like 6 to 8 weeks. It lasted like 4 days.
It worked out for you because you didn't have to have it on broadcast all that time.
But
it's like your hair just wants to naturally move back and have that nice, rich flow of hair. That's what it's shooting for right there.
I can't wait to get
it doesn't want to be in a perm.
I can't wait to get a haircut. This is the longest my hair's ever been.
When's the last time you had it cut?
Before the season started? Yeah. I'd do a mullet.
Starting to look like Justin Herbert.
I know. Like, it gets this long and you can only do one thing with it, which is go back.
Flick it back. Or put it into a fro, which does not work out well for...
Yeah, that'll get you canceled these days.
Oh, not even insta-cancel. It just looks weird. It's like a white dude with cornrows. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
There we go.
That was a hot look back in 2004.
Oh, yeah. Well, that and like blonde tips. Blonde tips were also...
Yeah, frosted tips.
Yeah.
You guys want to come to my show later?
Dude, you look like you've hotboxed for 3 straight hours. Or you're overcompensating for a baldness issue.
Yeah. People say that a lot to me too. They're like, "You're going bald, dude." I'm like, I've always had this much forehead.
Yeah, you can't help it. Like, dude, I
got a lot
have
of
like
forehead.
6 head right now.
So it happens
Yeah,
when
it
you
just
watch Peyton
happens.
Manning for so many years.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm losing a little.
That's what happens when you get older. You have,
Yeah.
I mean,
Hair.
your hairline grows shorter. Like, I mean, my hairline's shrunk a little bit. I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah, mine's
Part
Hair,
of
forehead.
getting old and being a millennial.
Yeah.
Now it's about the
I get-
Zoomers.
I get hair in my ear sometimes now.
Oh, I hate that.
Anybody else got that ear hair yet? Is that what you're here to learn about our ear hair? Oof.
no hair in the ears yet. Just literally everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back hair is when it starts to grow. It's like, oh god,
Mm.
that's real appealing.
Oh yeah. I got a
it's
I got
really
a
just
good back tail.
it's a catch-22 because it's the
I know,
one place
right?
you can't reach.
Yeah, you have to have someone else cut it. Russell Wilson throws a screen and it goes for like 3 yards, and he just does not care.
I feel like Russell Wilson would be the one guy out here trying when everybody else agreed to like not
Yeah.
try as hard as they can.
In a way, I feel like if he's doing it, he's auditioning for a role at a different city.
Yeah.
For
The,
Las
So do you
Vegas,
think he
perhaps?
gets traded and where?
I don't think so. It feels like the QB trade rumors compared to last year at this time are a lot quieter. Maybe that's just me.
I feel
I
like
think that's fatigue.
sometimes
Yeah.
though, you have to consider the moves that usually get made are the ones with no noise behind them. Because
That's
Matt
true.
Stafford didn't really have a noise with the Rams. Like, he had mentioned that he had requested a trade, but nothing was mentioned until that point. Carson Wentz to Indiana, there wasn't much talk there. There was talk to Chicago and a few other places, but not really in general. Deshaun Watson was a lot of noise, but there's, stuff that happened there. Aaron Rodgers was a big one, but that was more on Adam Schefter being Adam Schefter. And Russell Wilson had some big moves too, and I think he might be trying to push again because, like, he's hitting 35. He doesn't have much time left, especially with the way he plays, like a mobile quarterback. So
Yeah,
he might want another chance at a ring, and I don't know if Seattle's going to give him that chance.
No,
Yeah,
I
and they
agree.
hung on to Pete Carroll too, which I think that
Yeah.
could be a deal
Yeah.
breaker for him.
That was like
Pete Carroll
the
has
thing-
too much. He has too much good grace in the city. He won them a ring, so he has as long as he wants. I feel like if Seattle's going to do a hard reset, I feel like, Daniel Jones might not be a bad option as a stopgap for them, or a Trubisky or something like that. If they do trade Wilson,
like if you're the Seahawks or even the Packers, you should look at teams that have maybe a super young QB that you like, a rookie QB. Like if people are actually high on Mac Jones, like trading to the Patriots for picks and Mac Jones, or trading to the Jaguars for like Trevor Lawrence, like I think those are avenues nobody's talking about, and I don't think it's going to happen.
The problem
but that would
is
make more
Jacksonville's not going to trade Trevor Lawrence, though. I feel like if like a rookie is going to get traded, it would either be Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. Like those would be your two, mostly because
too. Yeah.
Fields maybe because I don't know if this new regime's going to like him, and even if like he was wrecked behind the line, there was a lot that was very concerning about him. He needs more time to develop. He was kind of rushed. Zach Wilson once again showed flashes, but for the most part, it's like he needs more time.
Yeah. And of course, I don't think obviously like Rodgers and Wilson would have to agree to go wherever they would be traded to, and nobody's agreeing to going to Jacksonville. The Bears make sense, especially for the Seahawks, because they had a relationship last season, and they
nearly
talked
traded
about
Wilson
the trade.
if I remember correctly.
So Fields to the Seahawks, like if Pete Carroll is interested in that, I don't know. It just seems like if you have a look at a quarterback a little bit in the NFL versus just a draft pick and you like a guy, that makes a little more sense to me. Again, I don't think it's going to happen, but it makes sense.
I mean, it depends. Like with Fields, you're going to have to give up a first round pick plus just because of just what his upside is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, your team's going to be. I mean,
You're in the
Steelers
market.
You're going to be.
They're going to be
and
looking.
you-
They'll probably go with like a quarterback option. They're really high on Malik Willis, and I mean I agree. I love Malik Willis. So like if he falls to the Steelers somehow, I'll be happy to take him. Kenny Pickett, same thing. But I feel like they're going to go probably DeMarvin Leal or Tyler Lindenbaum if either of them fall.
Lindenbaum, that sounds like a Steeler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, they need a center too. Kendrick Green is not a center. He needs to move back to guard.
Yeah, get that
I feel like
offensive
the
line
Broncos could go
shored
there,
up.
too.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's why I was kind of hesitant on drafting Najee last year because, like, there's nobody to block for him. Most of the times, if you look at the Steelers' offense, it was just Najee Harris going like 3-4 extra yards with like 3 guys behind him. It's like, dude, you're gonna kill him.
He had a ton of carries this year too, didn't Najee?
Oh yeah, they ran him hard. Like,
yeah,
like he had a couple big games, but for the most part, it was just like volume. Like they threw him a lot of screens. They threw him a lot of like seam routes, short passes.
But even with that offensive line, I felt like he was so much better than the other guys that they were throwing at. Like Benny Snell, the difference between Najee and then the next guy up was actually pretty remarkable.
I still don't think James Conner was the problem last year for the Steelers. I feel like James Conner's a solid back. Benny Snell, he has his moments.
We got a big jump in donations. We're at 11,839.
We're making progress.
Happened. Sorry, we started talking football and I got into it. I missed some supers here.
Man, 12,000. That's pretty good, man.
Almost at 12,000. I'm looking to see if somebody dropped a big donation.
There's a $5,000
Adam put in
bomb
250
right there.
before he left. Okay. Because it was under 10.
I'll throw a little bit in as well.
Oh, there it is. Mitchell Sanford, a $2,000 donation.
There you
Mitchell.
go.
Awesome.
You slice.
Tommy G.
Here's a question for Steve. Who wins Tank Bowl next year? Well, I would suggest the Jags will be contending.
I mean, it needs more time. It needs more time, dude. It's way too early to tell. You need to see how the offseason goes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Who could be in the running?
Jacksonville, I feel like could be. Always.
Jacksonville's always the same. Carolina's kind of sneaky, but their defense is actually pretty good.
Yeah, they popped into my mind too, actually.
What about the... No, I was going to say the Saints. Could just bottom out.
Texans could be there again.
Texans always a contender.
I mean, they still haven't hired a coach. They're debating between Brian Flores,
they're going to hire
Town.
because like he's a good old Christian boy, and Jack Easterby like that. He wants a good puppet.
Right.
I mean, they're just waiting for them not to riot. That's pretty much it. And there's a touchdown for Stephon Diggs. Is he going to say "F you" to everyone in the crowd?
I hope so.
No, it does not look.
All these kind people at the Pro Bowl, and he just starts giving them all the fingers.
Tyreek Hill lined up in a 3-point stance.
I don't know because it's the Pro Bowl. Oh, was that Diggs pointing at his? It was Diggs pointing at Diggs.
Oh, and his brother?
His brother fell down, and he pointed at him.
Oh, wouldn't be the first time.
That's
well, Trevon Diggs, all he needs to do is get a pick 6, and he's good.
Yeah, it makes up for the 17 times he got burned.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing with Diggs. Like, he's a good corner, and when they want to point out like the yards and stuff he doesn't deserve the sharp criticism for it. But he also doesn't deserve the overpraise just for the picks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he gives up the most yardage. Gives up the most yardage of anyone in the NFL. But I mean, apparently that's not a big deal these days, I guess. So.
No, I think I heard like Jalen Ramsey gave up the second most yardage though. Nobody questions his cornering.
Is that true?
I thought it was. Ramsey gave up the second.
I'm gonna
most
live
yards.
fact check you right
Live
now.
fact check me. Let's see how good let's see if we can stump me.
Amy, bring that up. Let's see.
I figured it would be someone like Travarius Ward.
Ooh.
Yeah, that Bengals game alone.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I wonder if this is in Pro Football Focus. I could try to find it real quick too.
It might be in.
Hey, Steve, why don't you
advanced
talk about how
stats.
good my Colorado Avalanche are right now?
Oh, they are really good, actually. Have you been paying attention to hockey, sir? Or are you just
On the
trying to get
periphery.
praise of the Colorado Avalanche? Because
I
they've
just
been
want some
very
praise.
good. Well, what you need is goaltending support. Darcy Kemper's been very hot and cold. You do have Francois back, which is huge. How long is Nathan McKinnon out? I know he's been injured again for a little bit, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I still can't even watch him here in my own home state
Oh, because of altitude.
Altitude. Yep.
because of
Another
Kroenke.
reason to fucking Kroenke, man. Another
Fucking
reason to
Kroenke,
fuck Stan
man.
Kroenke.
Yeah.
I feel like if he's gonna do that, I feel like he'd have the parade on altitude just to flex on Denver.
Oh, that would be so annoying. The Rams. Oh, we
would do it,
crossed
though.
12,000. We're almost there. 8. Well, plus we got 1,200 in the super chats, so we're over 13,000 raised for the Alzheimer's Association. You probably didn't even know this, urinating tree, but anybody who donates $5 or more is going to get a $5 gift card to Bench Warmer Brew to use on any coffee they want.
Very good,
Even
man.
your coffee. Even your coffee.
My coffee's the best coffee. You should buy it, by the way.
It's very you dropped 250.
Yeah, I did a 250
The
bomb.
tree.
Hey, I got to throw
What a
some
guy,
kitty
what a
in there
guy.
every once in a while, man. It's only
Yeah.
fair.
Don't forget to write that off, of course.
Well, for next year's
Ooh.
taxes, not this year's.
Yes. Oh, this is a good question. Who's the new NFL supervillain now that Tom Brady has retired? Jackson Mahomes or Brittany Matthews?
Dude, I feel like the supervillain will come in time. I mean,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is probably up there because of just everyone around him. The Chiefs in general, they're the people
Yeah.
you want to knock down. If Buffalo wins anything, I can see Josh Allen being a villain. Because remember,
Ooh.
Tom Brady was once the likable folk hero, 6th-round pick, and
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, you've
was.
won too much. I hate you.
That's
So
true.
everything's subjective in time. I remember everyone was rooting for Kansas City a few years ago to win that ring, and now it's like, go away, just don't come back.
Yeah.
I've been, obviously we have extra motivation, but I've been anti Mahomes since day one. So if he does become public enemy number one, I will feel very vindicated.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know who? Travis Kelce would make the best supervillain, but like a tight end can't be a supervillain.
I feel like Tyreek Hill is pretty generally disliked.
Well, yeah.
For
But
good
like
reason.
I'm talking about like a character. Like Travis Kelce, I think could, if you were a quarterback, could embrace that role pretty well.
Mhm.
If the Cowboys, if the Cowboys like won back-to-back Super Bowls or something crazy,
Oh, they'd be insufferable, man.
they could
bad.
be really good, but they're not gonna.
Yeah, the
Well,
Cowboys.
not with Jerry Jones alive. Like when Jerry Jones croaks, maybe there may be something, because I feel like Stephen Jones is more on the level and has more of an
Yeah.
understanding of what the Cowboys need.
Oh, definitely. I haven't really been able to experience the Cowboys being really, really good in my lifetime. So I don't know
Donate
if
to
that's
the link,
like.
Zach, to the website
Mid
straight up.
90s, like when I was a kid, they were really good. But that was
Yeah,
about it.
I was born and then magically the Cowboys stopped going to the Super Bowl.
Well,
So
Hey,
I'd like to
that's a
take
good
credit.
thing, man.
Yeah,
God bless you, Will Keys.
I ushered in a new era of peace.
When you came out of your mother's legs, the Cowboys went back in them.
Yep. I don't know. I don't like that implication, but yeah.
That actually came out really badly, and I did not
All
expect
of
that
the
to.
Cowboys.
Which one of the 1995 Dallas Cowboys is secretly my father?
Scott Tenorman, obviously.
Yeah,
That was
Scott
South
Tenorman.
Park episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Uh, I know who it's not.
Yes.
I'm sorry, John B. I'm sorry. Jeez.
And again, Zach, it's anybody who donates through the website. I should have made that clear because then I'll have your email info and I can email you the gift card for Benchwarmer Brew. So all of the $5 donations through the website. That's how that works. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We need a villain though. The Chiefs kind of could be them.
It's going to be the Chiefs.
It could have been a smooth handing of the torch if they made it to the Super Bowl, but
Yeah, and then their offense croaked, and everybody laughed and was happy.
yes. Did you see?
I felt like I heard. Oh, sorry.
No,
Words
finish.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, Rocky Wirtz. Oh, dude, that was a petulant Sean interview. Have you seen that interview? It's about
No.
Kyle Beach. Like, if you look up, I'll put it in the private chat if I find it. So it's just him being he's being a bitch.
Oh,
like,
Kyle
he doesn't
Beach
want to.
was the hockey
Yeah,
player.
he was the guy who was
before.
sexually
Yeah.
abused. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Here, I have it. Let me send that over here. Actually, I don't have a private chat. Oh, yeah, I do actually. It's in the private chat.
He's responding to what happened.
Yeah, to a
and
question from Mark Lazarus, who's a reporter for The Athletic.
and then just did not handle it well, I'm assuming.
Oh, he flipped out. Like and then there was another segment after with another reporter.
Yeah, that story's insane.
Oh yeah, it's a black eye for hockey.
Yeah,
So,
it's really sad, messed up, but
mhm.
we won't get into that now on a charity
Yeah.
stream to end Alzheimer's.
Okay, I've got Jalen Ramsey's yardage. He gave up 624 yards in pass coverage this year, including 120 in the final game of the season against the 49ers. Gave up 109 yards against Tampa Bay in the playoffs and gave up exactly 0 yards in the NFC Championship game.
Interesting.
And how much did
What's his
Diggs give
rank?
up then?
It was
Diggs gave up over
1,000.
1,000. I got to see.
Oh, okay.
See if I can find the.
I think it's like 1,100, 1,200 last I checked.
Yeah.
And I think I have
Oh,
it
here we go.
somewhere.
I got it. Let me get 50% of the snaps in there. Second was L'Jarius Sneed for the Chiefs. Here's what
Jerry
doesn't
Sneed,
work.
Yeah.
Anthony Brown, another corner for the Cowboys, third most yards given up at 887.
Good for the Cowboys. All right.
Oh, maybe
I
it was
remember getting that
Marshawn
bad game against
Lattimore.
the Raiders.
Yeah. Okay. So I was
But
wrong.
Jerry Sneed, that sounds like another Chief too. So
Yep.
yep,
KC.
I had the wrong Chief.
I think
Close
at the
enough.
time, Marshawn Lattimore, I think I was thinking of Marshawn Lattimore, not Jalen Ramsey. But he gave up fourth most at 862. Lattimore gave up 7 TDs this season. But
Really, I did not know that.
now this is
Yeah, it's
Pro
kind of a
Football
rough year.
Focus, and their stats are always like 1 or 2 wrong. Like they can't even sometimes I'll look at a PFF stat, it's like about sacks in a game, and it's different than the NFL stats. I'm like, well, I'm going to use the NFL stat.
I really like Pro Football Focus. Really is kind of an enigma to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of them a lot of the time.
It's like
I feel like they
get you in
can
the
skew a
ballpark.
lot of different stats.
And it's largely subjective too.
Yeah.
as far
Because
as
you
I can
hear
tell.
like sometimes like athletes bitching about their PFF rank and then it becomes a battle of words.
Yeah, it's
And
like
there's,
when that Tim Patrick thing with PFF, where he just like complained to them. He's like, I haven't had a drop in 2 years. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right. Let's put you on this list.
There you go.
Let's see.
Okay. Marshawn Lattimore, also the most pass breakups this year with 18.
It's pretty good. So they're
So some
throwing
guys
at him
are-
a lot.
Yeah, some guys are to get targeted more, or defenses that are on the field a lot. that could be skewed a little bit towards.
Yeah, I
towards
feel
them.
like the Saints their defense is on the field a lot with how bad their offense was second half.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Patrick Surtain, the second, gave up 545 yards this season. Only 51% completion percentage, though.
Hmm.
You have 3
That's pretty
touchdowns.
good. Yeah, stats are fun because you can
Stats are
use them to
great.
tell basically any story you want.
Lies, damned lies, and statistics.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
The signal,
Signal
has been lit.
Uh-oh.
The Grassi
Uh-oh.
posse is going to show up and carry us. Just like Tom carries me 3 days a week for GPS.
No, he's used to
And-
being carried because of Mike McCarthy. Come on.
Ooh.
He's
Like
just used to
Brucey-
having heavy weights on their shoulders. That's all it is.
That's all it is. There we go. PFF doesn't do half sacks. They give everyone a full sack if they are involved. Well, okay, that
Interesting.
makes sense then.
It's also dumb.
Yeah, it says like if I touch somebody, is that a full sack?
Could be for Pro Football Focus.
Full football unfocused, you mean?
I would like to look at some of the elite players in terms of their sack totals and have somebody figure out like how many of their sacks didn't count because of penalties or rough, like a hit that used to count that doesn't count now. And so like looking at somebody, I don't know, like Lawrence Taylor or Bruce Smith, and then how many of their sacks that they got would not count if they were playing in a season today because of the rules favoring, like how many sacks maybe TJ Watt had that didn't count because did he get flagged for roughing ever? Or
Not this year, I don't think. Maybe he got flagged for taunting once, but not roughing.
okay. So maybe it won't affect as many. Maybe
I don't
it's
feel
not
like
as
there's
interesting
too
as
many roughing the passer flags on actual sacks.
Sometimes there are, unless
There's
your
a
name's
few.
Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews, he got flagged a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
like, dude.
We named this
What are you
rule in honor of Aaron Rodgers, and since you play on his team, you will be the example. It was like the Packers
Mhm.
just couldn't win there.
Oh, yeah.
We do love to bitch about it, but we also there's nothing worse than when a good quarterback gets hurt and you have to watch Brett
It's
Hundley for a few
inevitability of the
weeks.
game, man. I mean, I didn't care when Jameis Winston went down.
Well, that's true.
Man, they
Well,
ruined
Jameis is
Saints
a good
season.
guy, you know. We're all rooting for him.
Hey, he's gonna rehab his image one crab leg at a time. Come on.
I know it's early for Will being in California, but GPS plus Will for Friday Off the Rails episode. Yes, please. Oh yeah, we should
It's
should
not
have
too
Will
early.
on as a guest for GPS.
I'm an early
We've
riser.
never had a guest for GPS actually, and the main reason
I
I would
think
have
we've
to change the background.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zachary.
GPKS doesn't roll quite as well.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like, I see like Will and Tom more than anybody, but Adam and Tree and Scooter, like I see those guys once a week, every week for an hour, and that's more than I see a lot of my family. It's all digital, but
I feel like I see 5 more than most of my family.
yeah, I'd imagine.
It's how it usually is in the working world. You see them more than your actual family. When I was in the industry, I saw the people I worked with more than people I roomed with sometimes.
Yeah.
That was
What industry?
restaurant.
Oh, okay. Usually when people say the industry, I just immediately think porn, but
Well,
Food
restaurant
porn.
industry, they consider that the industry. Like
Same
porn
thing,
industry,
yeah.
like I ain't going in porn, not with my figure.
you never know. Wait, so Brandon, you watched the Tommy Lee Pamela Anderson series.
Yeah, we're 3 or 4 in.
Yeah, it cuts off at 3, and now you have to
Oh,
wait
there are only 3 so
once a
far?
week. Yeah, you have to wait every
Oh,
Wednesday. They're releasing one from now
bastards.
on. Yeah.
So they're trying to make it like a TV series when they should just release it all at once. And
Yeah,
they didn't do that for Squid Game, if I remember correctly.
No, Squid Game was just all
Just
the way
all
through.
Netflix gives it to
Yeah.
you all.
Binged it. No, but this is like I think it's working because I saw 3 and now I like kind of fiending for the next one. So you do 1 and you're like you'll forget about it. If you watch 3, then you're like, I need it right now.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I'm not sure how to feel about it, to be honest.
I like it. Well, it was because they did something interesting. They had the first episode, and you get a lot of Seth Rogen, and Tommy and Pam are kind of the background story almost.
Yeah.
And then episode 2 is just all Pam and Tommy, and now it's kind of they're all getting mixed in together. But like, it felt like 2 different series almost because
It did.
character and the second episode was good because you get to know Pam and Tommy, but it felt a little more like cheesy compared to the first one that was kind of like a lot of dark humor, I guess. But anyway,
I feel like no, the first episode is trying to they're very sympathetic towards Seth Rogen. I was about to say Joe Rogan. Yeah. And then, Tommy Lee's obviously the bad guy. And I think now the trick that they're going to pull is they're going to turn Tommy Lee into kind of a sympathetic character.
The oldest trick in the book.
That's right.
Apparently the real Tommy Lee is happy with the way the series turned out. So
is he?
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Pamela will never watch it, is what he said.
He had, I don't blame her. Maybe he really did have visions of his penis talking to him.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
More than one.
Right.
Okay, so here's a question, because we do clickbait once a week, but Tree and I never really get to talk a lot in clickbait because it's kind of just there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
If you weren't doing YouTube and you could do anything else, I'm assuming you're not going to go back. You wouldn't want to go back into a restaurant. Like, what would you do?
I mean, it depends. I don't
do
know
you
what I'd be
enjoy
doing
it? Like,
right
it's
now,
a
to be completely
grind,
honest with you.
but
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it got me out of waiting tables, so can't complain about that. I don't work for anybody. I don't have to deal with assholes, and works out like that. I would say, I don't know what I'd be doing, to be completely honest with you. Like, I'm at the point I'd probably still be in the industry, or I'd be probably doing some other dead end job or whatever. So,
if you had to switch out of doing sports videos, like you had to say YouTube's like no more sports videos, could you get into another genre? You think?
Maybe. I mean, at the end of the day, I'd probably be looking for something outside, but maybe beer vids, maybe like, that sort of stuff, maybe see what happens there. But once again, like, I feel like gaming's oversaturated. I don't think that would work.
Tough.
I feel like,
to get
brutal.
in.
I mean, I feel like most other stuff, it's like I don't have like a dying love for, but beer like would probably be the one that might work. That's just me.
Yeah. I could do whiskey videos.
Ooh, whiskey. You probably have a wide selection of whiskey bottles. I feel like you should do a little tour of your liquor cabinet. I feel like it's vast. It's like wine cellars.
Yeah, it's getting a little lower because I've been drinking it.
Hey, that's the worst part, dude. That's the worst part.
Like, I got all this whiskey I've opened, and they say it's best between 6 months and 2 years. I better drink it before it goes bad.
Well, I don't think whiskey goes bad per se. I feel like
no, but I think optimal flavor quality.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I remember when I was cleaning out my grandma's old basement. Like, we found all these old liquor bottles about 7-8 years ago. There was like Irish cream bottles where like all the liquor was up at the top and the cream had curdled at the bottom. Like, it was decades old. Yeah, I mean, like the whiskey and like the liquor itself was still like kind of okay. Like it looked okay. I don't know. It probably wasn't drinkable, but like the Irish cream, it's like, ugh.
I don't care for Irish coffee to begin with.
I like Bailey's. Bailey's is good. I mean,
I can drink it.
oh yeah.
Look at this.
So,
Somebody made your dream come
Put
true.
me as this.
I should say though, unless we're talking about bench warmer and a little bit of whiskey in there.
Oh, there you go.
Different
that
story.
wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Well,
all three
Liking
blends.
that.
The reason I don't Irish up my coffee is because, like, usually if you're gonna do that, it's kind of like at the end of the night, end of
Right.
drinking. And if you're saying like, okay, I'm done drinking for the night, and then you put liquor in coffee, you just
It's a nightmare.
multiply the things that are gonna dehydrate you for the night. It sounds it's rough. It's
The
like you gotta have.
question is like with coffee and that you're adding a stimulant with a depressant. That's the reason why Four Loko got banned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I regret never trying a Four Loko.
I hate energy drinks in general, so
Oh,
I like
yeah,
all
no,
these
that
grassy teases.
can't take them.
Oh god.
he's
Oh,
trying. He's teasing because he thinks that it's important and notable, and I'm like, really? I don't think. Oh,
There he
speaking
is.
of bastards,
It's time.
It is time. Look at
Ladies
this
and
time.
gentlemen.
time.
Wow. Look at that fresh haircut.
Listen,
Tom looking sharp.
listen. Only the best for a GPS reunion on a Sunday. Only the best. Only the best.
Hell yeah. Tom and
I
I
feel
will
like
be
a
live
third wheel,
tomorrow morning
or
again.
fourth wheel.
I think
we here.
four wheels is actually pretty appropriate.
Oh yeah.
All right. How we doing? Where we at?
We are at 12,666. Shout out Satan.
Hail.
Oh, we at 796 plus
Ah,
1,200 in the super chats.
dang it.
So
So we're at
almost
14.
14,000. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We're I should note we've already raised more money than I did last year for the Alzheimer's Association, so that is huge.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We had a
Huge.
$2,000 donation from Mitchell Sanford,
yes.
and of course the $5,000 dono that came from your original charity stream.
True story.
I stole Tom's idea on how to do this, but I figured for charity you can steal somebody else's idea because it's for a good cause.
Exactly.
David H donated that, and
Oh yeah.
we know David has joined us in our Patreon groups,
Great guy.
and I would like to thank Urinating Tree and Tom Grossi for taking time out of their Sunday to be here today. Tom had plans, and he made time to come in and join us. So
Couldn't miss it.
couldn't really
Yeah.
means a lot that you guys show up for a cause that's important to me.
It's a shame he's gonna miss his grinder date. So not much you can do there.
It's all right. I'll reschedule and they'll just cancel again. It's fine.
Oh yeah. That's how it is. Like they ghost you all the time on there, man, and Tinder too.
Well, that's because they
Oh.
confuse me and they're like, "Oh, you are a ghost," and I'm like, "Technically, it's 2022. It's preferred Spectre." But we're just trying to educate them one day at a time. That's it. Oh, and I gotta link this up. I gotta post this into the
I
place.
prefer white. WYGHT.
We got
Yes.
a whole group.
It's a whole crew.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There
Special
we go.
guests.
That's it.
Donate
Hello,
for the
Mrs.
baby.
That's Good Sports.
Donate for the
Hello,
baby.
baby. That's Good Sports.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This
Hey,
is
Carmi.
this is your inheritance. One day this will all be yours.
The Uncle Will say, "Hi, Tom.
It's
Hi,
Uncle Will.
Hello.
Crushed
Well,
it.
thanks everyone for donating today. Is it going well?
Big
It's
round of
going
applause.
awesome, right?
We are at 12,000.
Can you clap?
Let's see.
No, it's 826. Refresh it. You gotta refresh it.
I'm refreshing. Takes a minute to process.
The actual gig. though.
Processing. Listen,
We're not even talking about it. It's so bad.
Oh.
listen. It's time. It's
Uh-oh.
time, folks. The baby's here. Jess is here. The dono's got to be flying. Let's go. The clock is
Don't forget-
striking
We gotta
midnight.
see that monkey tail.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we hit
gotta get that
20K,
monkey tail, man.
this is what I'll look like.
Oh God.
My
Let's go.
daughter
This
will
has to
still
be
love
very bittersweet for Jess right now.
me. Yeah. It's for a good cause. Yes, it is.
It's true.
All right, we got a gap to close here.
We got a gap to
We got a
close.
gap to close
a
for
little bit.
sure, people.
Might have to do two. Might have to do
We can
two.
do another one. That's okay.
We're at we're at 14 because we got 1,200 in super chat. So
Oh right. Okay.
we're close.
It's time.
Said 14's not too bad though.
No, that's
No.
awesome.
Not too
God.
shabby.
Not too shabby indeed. Yes. I turned on this Pro Bowl for literally like 8 minutes, and I was like, "This
Yeah.
is awful.
Yeah, it's even worse
It's
than I remember.
truly
it to be.
awful." And again, like that's what I've done each year. I like turn it on for like a hot second if I remember, and I'm like, "Oh, it just reminds me every year why not to watch it." And then they're like, "What if we made it like a fantasy draft?" And it still was terrible. Like the skills part is the best part of the entire weekend. Like that's actually fun to watch. Trayvon Diggs running into a wall. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Then that should be the whole weekend though. Like that's it. Oh, here we go.
They're interviewing punter
Justin.
AJ Cole. It's like 0 punts today.
Oh man, I'm
AJ
surprised.
look
Cole.
at this. We got donuts.
I mean, hey,
coming
that's
in.
a nice Pro Bowl. You just sit there and you're like, okay,
Keep them coming.
I just get to chill. I don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, you get
That's the ultimate
you
dream.
get 40,000 at least for showing up. That's
Oh!
not bad.
Oh, $49.99,
There we go.
baby.
Let's go. You want
And
the
a fitting.
clips? You want the clips? Let's go,
Oh, we-
baby.
We
Let's
got
go.
the hey.
Hey, hey, hey!
There you go. There you go.
Boom.
That's it.
Ooh,
Get the
thanks,
clips.
Eric.
Get the clips.
Look at Tom on dono duty while I'm holding my child.
I got you. I got you. We're good.
Looking fantastic.
We
That
buy it. There it is.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Wow. Doubling our workload. We got more hay.
Hey, hey, hey!
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. You want the clips?
We're
You want a
going.
little Scooter Elway? You know what you need to do. You need to donate that little hundo and it all go into a great cause. You want to see Scooter Elway. You want to see him showing up to Brian Flores' interview, drunk as a skunk. You want to see it. You want to see it.
I feel like something's gonna happen, and they're gonna have to play Scooter Elway in a court of law at some point.
Oh. Yeah.
And then someone's going to watch GPS and be like, did someone donate $100?
Johnny John.
That's
That's
a
just-
taste. You want the
that's a
full
taste.
thing?
You want the
Drop.
full?
A hundo for the cause.
That's it. That's it. All right, where are we at, Perna? Where are we at? What are we doing? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh,
We got 12. Wait, let me refresh. 12,976. 12,976
Ooh.
13.
plus 1,400 now in the super
There you go.
chats.
there you go.
14-4. There you go, baby.
14-4.
Okay, this is
Oh,
where
yeah.
we bid you
That's
bye-bye,
it.
gentlemen.
Bye-bye.
Blow kisses to daddy.
Can you say bye-bye?
Say bye-bye.
Aw.
Bye-bye, boys.
Bye, Carby.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mrs. That's Good Sports.
Yes. Yes. Dear
Lovely.
God, what a like that like sounds like a very aggressive like dear God, that family is
Jesus
broken.
Christ, your family.
It's so beautiful.
It's like if
Uh-oh.
JR, you got a hundo.
There it is.
There we go.
Hundo Calrissian. coming in.
Lionor.
Oh,
Hundo here and a
That's
hundred
actually
in the lane,
200.
so it's a bonus. It's a hidden surprise underneath. It's
Wow.
a buy one.
Johnny John John.
Oh, there it
Better
is.
than that.
beautiful.
Lionor, the hopeful.
The
Thank you so much.
magnificent man. Magnificent. Magnificent.
Boom. Bonsoir de France.
Oh, we're getting some
Get
euros
it?
in here.
Oh yeah.
Got the Euro.
Oh,
Global now, baby.
Wee wee.
we indeed.
Yes. Oh man, there's so many damn it. Where's my thing? Wait for it.
What happened?
There it is.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
And
So
also,
how's this-
everybody who donates on the website through the Alzheimer's link below, every $5 donor gets a $5 gift card to Benchwarmer Brew.
Yes.
So, babooey.
Benchwarmer brew, baby. Get that coffee.
All right. So I'll get the gift card.
Yep. Tom will get a gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Tim. Those 13 seconds. Those 13 seconds. Which 13, though?
seconds.
Because the Mahomes throwing the pick in 13 seconds in overtime should be... People should be mad about that, too.
To be fair,
To be
fair, Dak was 14 seconds.
It's true.
You know what, Tree?
14-second QB draw. Yeah.
I hate to be a stickler, but I mean, I have to correct.
Just a stick in the mud. It's fine.
Mhm.
It's
And there's another pick. It's so bad.
what's the dumbest thing you did while you were drunk? Why are we getting
Okay.
singled out?
Well,
We
this
already
was from
answered.
earlier. This was
Oh.
from earlier. We had a conversation before you guys were on. So
Got it.
I blew out my knee. So you're probably not going to be
Dumbest
dumber
thing
than
I've
me.
done.
Adam MMA fought some guy in dog shit. So
Why?
well, they didn't know. They didn't know, but they were rolling around on the ground in a yard, and there's an area where the dogs pooped, and they got into that area and were still wrestling before they realized they were covered in dog shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a story that really grossed me out because I hate dog poop. Like getting it on my shoe is like one of the worst things that I feel like can happen when you're out at somebody's house, like at a barbecue or something.
Sure.
You step in. So like it legit grossed me out, and it's hard to do. But so that's kind of what we were talking about.
Gotcha. Tree,
Is
you
this
wanna
why
go
you don't
first?
have a dog,
Yeah.
Brandon?
Got to clean up that dog crap.
That's
Cats, they poop in a little box, and it's disgusting, but it's contained, and I won't
Sure.
step in it.
Mm.
Although,
Well,
every
I
now
mean,
and
sometimes
then
you might
they
step
will,
in it accidentally.
yeah, they'll flick a turd out of their cat box, and I'm like,
Accurate.
Oh,
That is
How?
accurate.
you
How's
want to
this get
like
out?
you piece of shit? I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you, you fucking cat.
oh god, we took a big leap.
Yeah, we did.
13,
Oh, boy.
6, 5, 1.
Ooh, there you
And
go.
this is everybody that's
We're at
donating.
15K
This nice
now.
scrolling list.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
We're getting
Get it.
All right.
close.
And,
All right.
in terms of that question, I've been trying to think like when was the last time I was like raging drunk? I'm trying to think like so I remember the last time I think it was at like a house party like 10 years ago. I was just like pounding beer left and right and I just smashed a bunch of cans on my forehead. And I remember
God.
people saying like I had this massive welt on my head. It's like, oh shit, dude, is that me? I have this massive welt. And then I woke up the next morning, I was completely fine. I was just like, okay.
True Yinzer energy.
Yeah, maybe. Like that's
I would pay to
table
hang out with
smashing
that version of Steve.
I don't know if you should, man.
Thank
That's
you,
phenomenal.
Justin.
There.
Yeah, I hope Vaughn gets that second ring too.
I don't like
He's
any
got-
of this comment.
He's got
I don't like
Vaughn in
any
his
of
profile picture.
Yeah, Vaughn
Nice.
autographing his neck.
it. He's like, I'm never gonna wash this neck now.
No
This
more
neck is
showers
gonna
for
maybe-
Dustin.
I don't think it's the
That's
neck.
forever.
It seems like it's a growth.
Mm.
So, Tom, what was your most embarrassing drunk moment? I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Because I feel like you're like the kind of more reserved type, and then you just go like randomly crazy one night that turns you into a legend.
Yeah, because all right. So here's the thing: like there are a few drunk Tom stories that are that are out there. The one I was most impressed with myself, not really embarrassing, but I was impressed. It was my 20th birthday, and I bought an entire bottle of Kettle One, and I was like, okay, who wants to? I think my day was like the birthday was like on a weekday or something like that. It was like on a Tuesday, and there we go, G Factor. There we go. Got a fitty.
$49.99.
There you go.
Get it.
Nice.
Get it. And so I got really drunk because I think only 2 people did shots with me because they were like, I got class tomorrow. Like, I don't want to do anything. So I killed the entire bottle myself, like by myself. So
in one night.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep. So the night ended with me sitting, just like cross legs, sitting on my floor. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And I just puke all over myself, as one does. And I puke all over myself. And as soon as that happened, I was like, this is great. I feel so much better. I got up. I literally cleaned the entire suite. I did my laundry at 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything was spotless. I like cleaned up around the things I didn't do. Like I was organizing and stuff. It was the most productive I've ever been in quite some time. So that was really impressive. Yeah, that one was really good. The other ones, like really embarrassing. It's just me throwing up on myself. That's how it goes. Like 21st birthday.
Every time
We've all been there.
Yeah, double espresso vodka shots and threw up on myself in the bathtub. I didn't go out. I was like, let's go. I can't wait to go out. And then I was throwing up and we didn't go out. So, there was one. Oh, you know what? Here's a good one. All right. This is like an actual embarrassing one. So this was my sophomore year. Never mind. I was totally legal. It was my sophomore year. We were coming back from the bar, and one of the girls who like lived down the hall from us was like super tall. Like she was 6 something. Like she was tall. And she got super drunk. And I went to school in New Paltz, like upstate New York. So like everything was a sheet of ice in the winter. So I got tasked with walking this woman home. And like she literally was like draped on top of me to the point where we made it, I want to say like 98% of the way back to the dorm. And then she started flailing as she was walking. And it was either she goes down or we both go down. And I may or may not have let go because at that point I was just tired. So, I mean, she busted her ass, but she was fine. But I mean, you know, it's just, I didn't want to take one for the team. That's fine. She wasn't really nice.
So solid too.
Yeah. I got her 98% of the way without her fault.
At least
then I got her
trying to be the nice guy there.
I was. And then it took too long. And I was like, listen, I ain't going down. I'm not going down with this ship. It's not happening. Oh, we're over 14 grand now. Let's go.
Oh, baby.
It's coming hot.
We're over 1,000 people in this freaking fracking stream. Let's get it.
Look at that.
I feel like, Tom, I was expecting a kind of story with you running away from bulls or tipping cows or something really outrageous, like sneaking on a farm and just raising all kinds of hell. I don't know why.
I have run onto a beach going, I need to go to the beach. I've done that. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I'm usually very contained when I'm drunk. Like, I'm in
I feel like there was like one moment where you're just like, you go off the rails. I feel like you're that kind of.
There's times where I've run. Yeah. No, there's times I've run and I'm just like, I need to go to the beach and I just run to find a beach. Yeah. In the middle of winter. It happens.
I guess.
What's wrong with that, dude?
I would say something I'm proud of, and it's not even like very cool, but we were drinking in downtown Denver one night when I was in college. And they have these like, there's always this lady who sold breakfast burritos like out of a cooler, and they're really good. And so after the bar's like, okay, we gotta hit up the breakfast burrito lady while we walk home. Got the breakfast burritos. But then there's a pizza place that keeps its window open and you get pizzas by the slice. I was like, oh, I gotta get one of those pizza slices. So I had burrito and a piece of pizza. And I put the burrito in the middle of the pizza, wrapped the pizza around the burrito, and ate the whole thing on the walk home. The entire thing. And everyone's like, looks disgusting. And maybe it was, but I thought it was delicious at the time. My buddy tasted it. It's like, this is actually pretty good. So, you know, it's probably horrible.
And pizza burrito, dude. I mean, you could market that as like
the pizzerito.
You need a food truck for pizza burritos. Again,
it's like
not
a hot
cool
pocket.
story.
You know, you put a pizza inside like a burrito. That's what it is. Except it doesn't give you flaming diarrhea.
Go Jags.
All right, Perna, what are we at? What are the super chats at? What are we looking at? What do we got?
We're almost at 14K on the website.
No, we're over 14K. You got to refresh it, Perna. You got to refresh it. It's 14,046 on my screen.
Oh, is mine broken?
It's
mine
14,046. That's what it says.
Wow. Let's go here. Oh, that's the whole team. Okay, I get it now.
Oh, do we not care about anyone else?
No, that's good. That's because I'm on the team with my family, so that's probably some money my sister may have done.
Nice.
Uh-oh. No. Don't want to show people's emails.
Are you ready for that monkey
Whoopsie.
tail, Brandon? Are you ready for that
Oh,
monkey
whoopsie.
tail, sir?
Definitely don't screenshot that.
Okay. Let me.
Oh,
God
you
dang it, let me
screenshot
get
that.
my-
You screenshot that right away.
And what? Yeah, what do we got for supers?
Hold on. Let me get my link back.
What do we?
We're getting
we got?
close.
Faster, faster.
God.
Not quite my tempo.
Damn it.
Go,
Damn it.
go.
Damn it.
Go faster.
Go faster.
Go.
Must go
There we
faster.
go.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Here we go. Super chats are at 1,700. 1,700.
Let's go.
We're at 15,700.
15-7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tweet out a link here. Let's get it. Let's get it hyped up.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
15-7. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Less
that's pretty solid, man.
Then 5,000 away from hitting our goal.
I don't even have the
Our
game
team-
on. Like, what's happening? Like,
no,
is there
I
time
turned
left?
mine off.
I have it
a couple
on as
minutes
like
ago.
background noise.
Will's like,
I'm
I'm watching National Geographic right now.
I feel like
Pretty
the only
much.
people watching are Rob Lowe and the NFL cap. That's the only people watching this stuff right now.
This is his Super Bowl.
This is Rob Lowe's
Go,
Super
go,
Bowl.
go. Yes, like
He's like, I
yes,
was made for this.
Go team. Go
Go
team.
team.
I could
root
imagine
for
like Rob Lowe
the
not knowing the
team.
rules and thinking like this is the Super Bowl, and he just shows up and he's like rooting. He's like, why aren't they tackling?
This
Where's
is incredible.
the
There's
effort?
so much scoring.
Literally the worst.
Literally. It's so like I say that all the time, and it's just like
Literally.
well, the way he said it on Parks and Rec. It's like
Yeah.
one of those things that
And Perkins.
you say so much you think it's yours, and you're like, oh yeah, that was
I
just a
stole
whole
it.
bit. It was just a whole bit by Rob Lowe.
I stole it.
And speaking of Rob Lowe, and to reference Pam and Tommy, the series, they
yeah.
reference a weird sex tape or sex thing with Rob Lowe in that show. And I think Rob Lowe may have slept with like a 16-year-old or something.
Oh, that's true. He did. Yeah.
Oh, there we
Some
go.
weird
Not
crazy
the
shit.
16-year-old
Oh,
thing.
Thomas.
There we
Let's
go,
go.
Tom.
They come
We
in
got
hot.
a
There you go, Tom all day.
and we got a hundo.
Oh, from Jay. Brought
know
to you
what
by
that
the letter
means.
J.
We go
Johnny
Sesame.
John John! Woo!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Wilson to Denver.
I hope you
do
don't
it.
get it.
Do it.
No.
Thank you, Thomas.
Kirk
Thank
Cousins
you,
to
Jay.
Denver. Kirk Cousins to Denver. Kirk
That's
Cousins
enough
to
of
Denver.
that.
That would be a rough.
You know
Jimmy
what's
Garoppolo.
That would be a rough.
Kirk
beat.
Cousins is funnier.
That is true. That is better. It just is better.
I think a Kirk Jimmy G duo in Pittsburgh would make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
That's something I want to
That
see.
would actually be interesting. The 2-quarterback system might work.
Ooh. Oh, Minshew. Yeah, man. We keep forgetting about Minshew.
Gardner Minshew.
Is his contract? Will he be a free agent, or has he got a year left?
I don't know. Let me check that real quick.
Well, he was. Oh no, he's a 6th-rounder, so he got the full 4 years.
Yep,
This
he's
would
got
be
the
year
4-year deal.
This would be year 4.
Next
for
year's
him.
year 4, so he's making 2.5 mil. So he's gonna make a little money. Thank
So
God.
cheap. All right. We got over 14 now on the official site, plus 1,900 in the supers. So we are over $1,600. We're over 16,000. We're over $16,000.
We're at technically 17, no? Right? Math?
Let's see. 14.
14. It's 15.
Oh,
No.
we're almost.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't that be 7? Sorry, 19. And this is why I didn't teach math.
It's so close.
It's
so
like $2,000. So that would be. Oh, no, I'm just dumb.
Oh my God, Mac Jones literally ran for a 71-yard touchdown. This is
Wow. And the AFC wins.
it's offensive.
The AFC's going to the Super Bowl. Mac Jones goes Super Bowl. Let's go get them towels. Whoop, whoop.
Najee Harris was here, right, in the Pro Bowl.
Yep. Najee
Yeah,
and Deontay
and on the
Johnson
show
and
earlier.
TJ Watt and Cam Hayward.
Do you think that he will never go back to Pittsburgh now that he knows what it's like to run behind an actual offensive line?
Maybe. He's probably going to
just like, you
Vegas
know
and
what?
gambling that rookie.
I don't want to. He's going up to coaches. He's like, just take me, please. Please. I don't want to anymore. Yeah. I'm watching a blank screen right now, and I'm imagining a better game than what the Pro Bowl is probably producing.
How is this 15-minute quarters? Why would they do that to everybody?
I want double overtime.
Give me the double.
It's playoff rules.
No, let's do
Ties.
quadruple overtime.
Go ahead, Bika. Let's go.
We're trying out new rules.
Oh,
Thomas coming out with a finish.
Thomas coming up big.
Another 50 by Thomas.
Let's do it.
My gosh. I
Here
feel
we go,
like
baby.
that deserves a Johnny Bolin.
We ride and we die together.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Almost there.
Nice.
Nailed it.
I didn't realize you guys had your own culture on the show. I don't have time to.
Oh, the culture is damn good.
The culture
I like
is
the reference.
actually
Sir.
damn
I
good.
like the reference.
I got you, Tree. I got you.
There you go.
Listen. It is good.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, literally. When we're talking in the middle of GPS or whatever, someone will donate $100. We could be in the middle of a rant, and they'll be like, "Nope, got to stop Scooter Railway."
Scooter Railway's coming in.
Derails the whole show.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man.
And I would rather
What they
nothing
want.
else.
Leonardo, don't you dare! I cursed the Broncos with that. That was my Broncos Seattle Seahawks Timber parody song before the Super Bowl. Boy, was I confident they would win. It's not even me singing in the song. It's my buddy Clarence who helped produce it.
There you
Thomas, appreciate it. It was oh, my God. We got another.
Let's go!
Oh,
Another
baby.
69-69.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know who that
right
ref is, but get him to the Super Bowl right now.
Right there.
Hey, you ready for halftime? Hey, I will not throw any dumb flags in this game. I promise. I promise.
All right, where we at, Perna? Where we at?
We are at 14.45 plus 2K. So that math is super easy.
Yes.
16 and a half.
There we go.
3,500 away. I tweeted the link. It's up. It's out. If you guys
Come on.
RT that shit, looks like you did. Great. Thank you.
We need to get this done. Get the donos
Yeah.
in
Gotta
there.
It's got
Take some people hostage, rob a bank, but it's like, hey, it's for a good
It's
cause.
weird. It
For
just jumped
Alzheimer's.
up on my
For
screen.
Alzheimer's. I gotta look this up real quick here.
On your screen?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I gotta reload.
Yeah,
Yep,
Sam.
14,456.
All right. I'm looking.
Well, your team ended up reaching its goal.
Oh, my team did?
Yep, 17,491. Perna Strong was a $15,000 goal. It hit 17,491. So you hit that goal.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody
So
made
you
it.
raised 14,456.
Did I donate to the wrong one?
Did you just donate
No, I
2G?
3.
Oh,
How did I get there?
Oh my God, Grassi. Hold on.
Did I
me.
donate to the wrong one?
No, I think they're both combined, so you're okay.
They're combined.
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, so 14,456, like your 14,456 is part of it, so it's just the team you're on. So it's like you're not donating to that, you're donating to Brandon. So you're good.
Zach.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Jets quarterback Zach Wilson. Very nice.
Go Chargers, go.
Go Chargers, go.
Go Chargers.
Who's Tim?
Tim.
Let's see.
Who's Tim?
Tim Allen?
Mecha
Oh.
Fishman?
He's coming back for the Santa Claus series.
Tim
Whoa.
Grassy.
All I know is
Shane-
everyone complains about him on Twitter because he's Republican. So that's all. That's all I know about Tim Allen these days.
That's it.
He also got arrested for was it trafficking cocaine? Something like that.
Oh, that was
Way
back in the
day.
70s.
That was
Oh,
a
yeah,
while
we-
ago.
Oh, there it
so
is.
Oh yeah,
we forgive him.
$32.50 donated so far by one Tom Grassi.
Oh, we hit
Wow.
it. It's at 19,971 on my screen right now.
Oh,
Why won't it update on mine? Come
Oh
on.
yeah,
yeah. It's not going on mine.
I
you
got
know what I'm gonna do?
19,971.
We got.
So you know what
So
I'm
we're
gonna
over.
do?
Oh my
Hold
God.
on.
I'll get you a
Hold on.
nice 20 grand. How about that?
You guys are insane.
This is what I got. Hold on. Share screen. This thing. This one.
Show me.
That's
Show
what
me
I
the
got.
money. Oh my God.
there it is.
Why won't that show up on my end?
Let's go, Tim.
So we
And I
did
threw you a
it.
50 bomb, so you got
Such
it over
an
20,000.
anticlimactic finish because it won't update on my page.
Yes,
Tom.
Tim.
All right.
That's the
We got a
magic,
50
baby.
for Buffalo all the way this time.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time! 3 times! The 3rd time is a charm!
Let's go.
That man activated Buffalo mode right there.
That's 20K, baby. We got 20K.
We're over.
That's
We
for
hit
50
it.
in your chat too,
Let's
so I
go.
get it. There you go. Shave that, baby. Shave that. Get that monkey tail ready, son. It's gonna
Oh
be
my
all
God.
over
Manscape
GPS.
out.
The monkey
All
tail
over
cometh.
the show.
Don't
There you-
wanna be your monkey tail.
Wow.
Easy there, Tim. We don't want to get
Blue tea,
copyright
what?
claimed.
That's true.
Cowboys
That's true.
fan. Cowboys fan.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh. There's this weird text I just got that says, "You owe me 3,500, punk."
I didn't. What?
Tom, that's insane.
Let's get
We did it. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Couldn't have done it without the Grassi posse showing up in full force. It's not just 21 here because we got 2,100 in the super chat, so we're at 22,000 raised.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
And yeah, thank you guys. Holy crap.
Hells yes.
And all it took was one Pro Bowl, which
I
less than 3 hours.
think
So-
the Pro Bowl being on actually hurt our cause.
Oh, I mean,
wow.
you did get the
So-
20K though, man. So congratulations, brother.
Yeah, no, thank you
Made it.
guys.
Congratulations are in order.
Let's
I
go.
appreciate it. It's for a good cause. And hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on to the
Oh,
night.
jeez.
Oh, he left.
The only
Quick,
reason
let's
I do
desecrate the
this
stream.
is for the awards. You know, I get these little awards every year.
That's what it's all about.
And we
That's what
last
it's all
year.
about, baby.
Here's the cool one. Most
I have a plaque
individual,
too.
yeah, most individual
too.
donations received. So that means people show up and
Established titles, baby.
make the what's
Lord
that
Tree,
flag?
first of his name. Son of the King.
Oh my God!
You guys think
Damn
you're
it!
special? I've
So
got signed Boba Fett.
Will wins.
whoa,
Ooh.
There we go.
I
at
think
that.
that beats us all.
Will wins.
Look at that!
Like I don't need your crappy titles. I got Boba.
Like, what? One question: was it autographed by the actual Boba Fett or just a dude in a Boba Fett costume? that
No,
was
the
on
actor.
tonight?
The actor.
Oh,
This was California State Fair, circa 2005. He,
Oh,
he
wow.
signed it to Will. You're cool, Jeremy Bullock. and it has "you're cool" in quotations. So I'm not sure if he's, picking on me at age 9 or what was going on, but I'm very grateful.
I think I just looked him
Rest in
up on
peace.
Twitter. He just died in December 2020.
He did, yeah. He did pass recently.
Well,
That means I'm going to sell his autograph to the highest bidder. No.
is this true?
Oh.
Tim Griso, your evil twin?
Well, he's not around anymore.
Hmm.
We left the cover off the well, and
Oh, man. Tragic accident.
yeah, it's just things happen. Things happen.
So, did I miss all these, or did you put all
No,
these
I
up,
got you.
Tom?
I got you.
God, I'm just a little overwhelmed. I knew we could probably hit it today, but seeing it up there, it's a little insane, incredibly humbling. Shit. It's gonna be really weird when people find out this is a fake charity.
It's a front for the Taliban.
Whoa.
We are laundering money.
Wow.
It's from that
22K
Office
in
episode.
3 hours. What's that?
It's from that Office episode when Dwight, like, he has to pick a charity, so he picks like some random one. He's like, "That sounds great." He's like, "That's a front for the Taliban."
Yeah, when we were just talking about the evil twin, it made me think of the Office thing from Dwight when he talked about consuming his twin in the womb.
Yeah.
And so he has like the strength of a grown man and of a baby.
Yep. Oh, I love it.
Scott's Tots.
Scott's Tots,
yeah.
yeah.
Another
Scott's
great
Tots.
charitable fund. All
Hey,
right.
Mr. Scott.
Well, I guess I got to go shave a monkey beard now, and we're going to reveal the monkey beard tomorrow on the Grassi Perna show.
You got to tune in.
Go.
G.
There you go.
P. S.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
Goodness.
Jippus.
Oh yeah. The Jips.
Gips.
This is true. It is just trying to buy the Broncos, Guillermo. You are.
This is
100%
the
correct.
Denver Broncos purchasing fund, and we are still just $4
We are
billion
so
shy.
close.
Hey, it's still for a good cause, though. You know what I mean?
It is.
It really is.
I can't tell you how often I get that oh man, the Denver Broncos Simpsons,
Oh, the Simpsons
gif
thing.
tweeted at me. Every time they do something
Hilarious.
bad, it's like, oh, I know, so good.
And it's so weird because they won back-to-back Super Bowls after that
I
appearance.
know. Yeah.
I
Because
know.
there's also the clip where Homer like jumps over the 49ers line and spikes the ball in the end zone.
Because I
And
want to
then
be John Elway.
Yeah, it cuts to the scoreboard. It's like 55-7 or something.
Yeah, it's 7-56, like the one Super Bowl, I think.
I'll take it, Kip.
I would take that.
That would be great.
I don't know if they have they have a lot of money. I don't know if they have $4 billion. Like,
No.
B is a
think
big
so.
one, guys. That's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't worry, you can just take out a mass loan from the Federal Reserve. You can pay it back in about 5,000 years.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
If I were to
With
get
inflation, that should go way up.
True.
yeah. Like how much profit do you make every year as an NFL owner? How much does a $4 billion loan cost? If the math works out, the bank should give you the loan.
Well, you need to have the backing capital.
Sound math.
So let's see. Denver Broncos. Oh, well, we don't really know, but we can figure it out because the Packers have to release their earnings every year because they're public. So hold on. Let's go, LT.
Dirty. There you go, LT.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
We reached the goal,
They're
and
still rolling
LT
in.
dropping 130 more.
Icing on the cake, baby.
Damn. Yeah, we were in 2,400 in the supers, plus 2,205 on the site. So we're
All
at
right.
22,600. Crazy.
Let's go. Let's go. Packers, so without COVID, like, so forget that year, $210.9 million in 2020. So, it's going to take a little bit, but you're looking like, what, 20 years?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe more.
So 219 million.
Yeah.
And if I'm the owner, I'll give myself a salary of a fair salary of 19 million and just pay 200 towards the loan.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's a 20-year loan, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
Or 40. One of those two.
That's fine. The math gets a little wonky. It's fine.
Interest, you forget about interest.
Anybody have a calculator?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do
No, I just
15
have my
million
phone.
salary.
Shit.
I'll do 15 million salary.
I get my TI-83 graphing calculator if you need. I gotta go find it.
We need to plot this on a
Show me the curve.
chart.
Show me the curve.
Show me the meaning.
Let's find the slope.
Fucking slopes.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh, that's
Why do I need to know how to find this? Am I going to build a half pipe later? Oh, I might actually. I should pay attention.
Maybe.
I should pay attention.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We did it.
Somebody just
We
oh, wait,
did
where
it.
is it.
We did it,
Yeah.
America.
You guys are free to enjoy the rest of your Sundays. I thank you so much for showing up, Paul. Damn it, Paul. I appreciate it. Yes, the money will be donated. I will show you when we get more certificates for having the most individual donations, which is really cool. And yeah, everybody who donated through the site, you're going to get that Benchwarmer Brew gift card too. So,
who are these people that are part of your team?
I believe it's just my sister and my dad.
All right. So, like, are you gonna dunk on them because is your sister Courtney?
Yeah.
She only raised $30. Like, you just could be like, "Hey, nice $30. I raised $20,000. Nice job, Courtney. You want to step it up a little bit?"
Yeah. Every time I see her, I'm going to. To be fair, she works for the Alzheimer's Association, so I wouldn't.
She
be
only
doing
donates her time and career.
Yeah, her career. But she actually
time.
Her and my dad get a bunch of our family to donate, but so we do this for. It's the longest day is the charity, and that is June 21st because it's the longest day of the year, and we've been doing the cycling thing. So when it started, it was like we raise a certain amount of money. We do a mile for every $100 or whatever you raise. And my dad and my sister, they start pushing to do their donations kind of in the spring. So $30 now. The good news is I'll still be able to severely dunk on them come when they actually do some more.
So now do you have to bike 20,000 miles?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm well on my way.
So you're gonna have to bike 20,000 miles.
Yeah. Well, now it's just like we go out and do the event. We do the bike thing. We raise more money while we're doing the cycling thing.
Oh, I donated because I thought you were gonna bike 20,000 miles.
Yeah, well, I that's what we call a
little bait and switch.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna come here for GPS Live. You were just gonna bike here.
No, I just watched this show about the Puppet Master on Netflix about manipulating people and getting them to give you money and lying.
Okay.
So I'm just trying some of that.
I thought you were just like bike here. I mean, I just honestly donated that money just so I could see you. Because you don't call.
Yes, that's it.
You don't write anymore.
Your donation just bought your plane ticket to Colorado for us to go see Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Oh,
I'm so excited.
146 miles biked this year so far. So 20,000 is a stretch.
You have 19,854 more to go. That's going to be some leg cramps.
Oh, here's my sister chiming in.
It's all right, Courtney. It's fine.
It's all right.
You've got $30 is really close to 20,000. Like, it's really close.
Well, she'd probably multiply it by about 10,000. So
you can't get to 20,000 without starting at 30.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what's great about this? Like last year, I had to make a whole video about destroying the Lego head. I'm so much more looking forward to just making my face look stupid as opposed to having to do another video, Like
that video came out great though.
It was a great video.
Thank you. That's Woody
shot
Roseland.
really well.
Woody did it. Woody's so I gotta Woody.
Is he your favorite deputy?
Yeah. That's the real reason I don't like Tim Allen. Buzz Lightyear was a punk.
Let's go.
Thank you, Skeletor.
I really like that Skeletor profile picture.
Yeah, go Birds. Go
Screw
birds.
he, man.
Oh, we
Wow.
got a Holly Hundos in here.
Uh-oh. I better get out of here
Ugh.
before I gotta match Holly Honda's donations.
So are you gonna make an actual tail now that's gonna come out of your butt, like with the leftover hair, right?
How do I mean, yeah, I guess I need some. How do you make your glue?
Just tape.
Is there good hair glue?
You just glue and tape, and you just take the rest of it, and you walk around, and you're like, I got a tail, and you know, I know you said you don't really watch like DBZ or anything, but you know, you have like a Saiyan tail, and then you have to get it chopped off, and then you turn into a giant monkey.
I can do that.
There's a lot of stuff behind it, yeah.
I should, yeah. And then I should have a live reaction video when I reveal the tail to my daughter and wife.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yes.
Thank you, Chernographer. Thank you.
Also, what if you saved that hair and then sold it? Like you sold bits of it, like little locks of your facial hair.
As an NFT.
Yeah.
Oh.
While also
People
getting
think they're buying an NFT and then the actual
It's
hair
just your
shows
hair.
up in the middle. Yeah.
It's just a lock of my beard hair.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at that. 2305 plus 24. Damn.
Let's go.
22700.
We did
All
it.
right. I think it's time to conclude this charity live stream. Your time. I appreciate it, guys. We'll see Urinating Tree again on Thursday for another exciting episode of Clickbait Sports, which will be a preview to the Super
Are you
Bowl.
going to
and
be
also-
on for? Are you going to be on for Media Day on Tuesday?
Yes, I'm coming in the Chaos Hour for the Dumpster Fire Super Bowl Media Day extravaganza.
There you go.
So don't forget to check it. Tom, of course, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, at least for another week or two. And Will Keys and I podcast whenever the hell we get a fire up our ass. And actually, will stick around for a second. Tom, Tree, I love you guys. I appreciate it. Whoa,
Love you too, Brandon.
Thank you guys
Holly.
so much.
Holly,
And
thank
I
you
love
so
too,
much.
Will. I don't want you to feel left out either.
And my sister bringing in the thanks to the Groosey Poosey.
The Groosey. Okay, bye.
Next year, we're gonna go to France, Tom, and we're gonna do it a reenactment. If we get all of the great to reenact the French intro, that's our next goal.
Done. Done.
Whoa. I don't know about die, guys.
Oui.
Alrighty.
All right, bye.
See you guys. I love you.
See you, fellas.
Okay, bye.
Heart to heart.
You know, you have to kick me out.
Oh, I gotta make you leave.
Bye.
Remove.
You gotta make me leave.
Remove.
Don't hit it. Don't touch it. Don't remove it.
I won't
I
remove
missed
you.
you.
Oh no, shit, he's back.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Oh no, she's back. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. Oh. I was waiting for Tom to hit it that second time, and I think I timed it, but no shit. I can't get rid of it.
I'm back from
All
exile.
right, Tree, so I
now
was
we're
thinking what we could do is if we could just have a
would be
chat for a little bit.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking, you know what, this
hey.
is even better. Hey, Will,
What's going on?
listen, like I didn't want to say anything in front of Brandon. I just feel like he's really bringing it down, man. Like you need to spread your wings and fly. I mean, like he is gonna look grotesque with that monkey tail beard, and like just you know, I don't know if you even want to be associated with it,
This is
but that's so much better. Yeah,
where
like
is he?
I think honestly,
mean,
you should take his chair.
I'm thinking about moving into his house.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could
Would
do
Jess
that.
even
You could
notice?
also,
No,
how about some eminent domain? You could force him.
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with the basement and slowly move up.
Mhm.
Do you
One
like
story.
I was
rainbow?
here the whole time,
Oh, hey,
idiots. I heard
guys.
everything.
Oh man, it's been a great time.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
no. Yep.
Thanks. Love you, Brandon. Love.
You just got shrewded. Damn it. Thank you, Paul. Pornographers did show out today. The pornographers also showed up.
They did great.
We have feelings, we just don't have standards. That's our motto. Courtesy Paul in all the streams. Appreciate it. Will, thank you so much for
Anytime.
joining me today. We went
Happy
down
to
a
be here.
long stream. The Pro Bowl was dark, but we raised money for a good cause. Everybody, make sure you follow Will on Twitter at Guillermo Yaves. He helps me with every single script I do, except for the really good ones. Those are all me.
Yep.
And yeah, appreciate the support. And we are getting out of here.
Of course.
Freaking
For a good
so
cause.
humble. So humbled. God damn it, Tom.